Hello guys, and long time no talk. As you can see, my voice trash, but this leaps and bounds better than it was a few days ago. I was starting to think I was never going to talk again, but I ended up scrapping my vlog from last week because essentially I lost my voice. We got to Gen Con on Wednesday, and Thursday morning I woke up with no voice. I don't know really what's going on or what I had, if it was a cold, if it was allergies mixed with laryngitis. I don't really know, but I struggled with that all weekend. And today's the first day where, like, I can talk. Like, by Sunday, I could only whisper, but I'm feeling good. Like, physically, I don't feel sick, and, like, my throat doesn't hurt. I literally just, like, have a runny nose, which is why I think it's just allergies, and then from all the talking at Gen Con, like, pushed it to laryngitis. So, that's where I'm at, but because of, like, the congestion from the allergies, I had been propping myself up with a bunch of pillows to sleep more or vertical, because I personally am a stomach sleeper and I sleep with 1 to 0 pillows. So I typically sleep very flat, and from this, like, position of sleeping, my whole, like, oh my god, this whole shoulder is, like, excruciating in pain. So many knots. I had Chris rub it, like, with his hands yesterday, and there are at least 3 different really, like, big knots. And so we do have, like, one of those massage guns, and he was using one attachment yesterday that, like, felt good but didn't, like, help. And today he tried, like, the ball attachment, and it hurt so bad while he was doing it, like, tears in my eyes pain. But, like, I could tell it was helping work out the knot. And, like, when he did it to begin with, the pain was literally, like, a 9.5 out of 10. Like, I could not function. I've been taking around the clock, like, pain medication for it, icy hotting, like, 15 times a day. I'm even still laying on my heated blanket. But that brought it down to, like, a 2 at the time, and it's come back up to, like, a 5. He's currently streaming, but he should be done with that in, like, 30 minutes. I'm going to ask him to do it again. I am going to the movies tonight. They are playing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone at the movie theater. So that's why I'm wearing, like, a burgundy top. I'm going to wear a black skirt, and then I have my robes right there. Oh, but I'm going to have him do my back again before I leave. It is Wednesday, so it's typically girls' day, but because we were gone, me and Andrea both had a lot of work to do, and we didn't want to, like, push my voice too much, because I've really barely done, I haven't even told Chris about my trip yet, and I've been home since Saturday, because I didn't want to, like, push my voice too much. Like, this is honestly probably the most talking I've done since I've been home, but I feel much better, thankfully. Okay, guys, I am ready to go see Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone at the movie theater. Feeling cute, looking like a vibe. This is, like, the one time I'm not going to be cold at the movies ever. Okay, guys, I am home. We are going to be, this is a mess, simply. Like, I gotta cut all of these strips of colors. I need to pull foil. I haven't broken this news to Chris yet, but Sir will be going to go take my car to get inspected, simply because I don't like doing things that involve car stuff, because you literally cannot convince me otherwise that car places don't try to take advantage of girls. They do. It's just, like, the fact. There is no convincing otherwise. Simply. So, this is where we're at. I need to pull foil, and I need to make foil samplers. It's like a whole thing. I don't want to do any of it. I've been having this really bad back pain now for days, and thankfully today it's finally better. But I thought I would come on here, now that my voice is sounding like 80% normal, and tell you guys about Gen Con, which was fantastic. So, we got to Indiana on Wednesday, and the weather was beautiful. Our hotel was kind of far from downtown because, like, hotels were so expensive during the convention. So we had to do a lot of Ubering, which was fine. We had some interesting characters. But, overall, wonderful. The day we got there, we went, got dinner, did some shopping, and then just kind of ended up going back to the hotel really early because we had an early morning, and then the next morning is when I started having no voice. And we did Harry Potter D&D, which was a ton of fun. And we did a bunch of shopping. And then we had a, like, session, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. Where they were teaching us how to play Final Girl, which is a solo-only game. And I, at this point, was not feeling great. So I just kind of, like, observed while Andrea did it. Especially because I'm literally never in my life going to probably play a solo-only game or buy one. But it was interesting to learn because people rave about it. And it was quite fun. I can see the appeal. Especially if you're into, like, spooky things. We ate pierogies twice that day, which was fantastic because pierogies are delish. From 2 different pierogi food trucks, which was epic. And then went back to our room, went to sleep. We've just referred to ourselves as like the board game grandmas because we went to bed so early every night. But then the next day we had more Harry Potter D&D. We also went out to breakfast and then did some more shopping. And we got lunch. We were supposed to go to this like other Harry Potter D&D, but we messed up on like the time. So we met up with some people and like hung out, played some games. And yeah, overall it was great. We cannot wait to go back next year. We had a wonderful time. But yeah, I broke my toe. That's my newest struggle. I feel like my life has become a series of unfortunate physical ailments. So that's where I'm at with that one. It hurts really bad, but like, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna continue cutting these things, and once I'm done cutting these things with the pull foil, I probably won't pull it with you guys because I don't really feel like talking. It takes a lot of effort. And yeah, basically that's where I'm at today. The movie was good last night. In case you wondered, obviously. I've seen it about 1 million times. However, when we were leaving the movie theater, it was randomly super busy and we're just like dressed in Hogwarts robes looking like idiots. So that was a situation, but overall, wonderful time, wonderful day, wonderful life. My grandma's, I guess, having surgery, which I am a bit worried about because she's like 1 million years old and has been in the hospital for a few days now with some unknown infection. We had some other upsetting news yesterday, so like, we're having a lot of personal issues. We do have our emergency-ish trip home in a couple of weeks as well. So, just hoping for some healing vibes for everybody who's unwell. But I need to cough, so I'll be back later. Okay, guys, I think I've decided that I'm just gonna combine whatever I've filmed this week because it's been so little because of my illnesses and next week. So I do apologize of like 2 weeks in a row of my videos being just boring plan with me's, but I do need to pull wax for my melting basket because all I have left in here is a bathroom scent, which I haven't even been changing the wax in the bathroom, and then I have 2 pieces left of this, which is really yummy. But let's get some stuff pulled. I don't know if I like this or not, but I'm pulling it. If I don't like it, I'll end up sending it to my sister. It's Moroccan spiced coffee, which is coffee house, sugar and spice, and fresh baked bread. It's kind of giving Christmas, so maybe I'll like it. We'll pull that. We will pull Royal Wedding, which is buttermint, vanilla bean, Noel, and cupcake cake, also from the pharmacist's daughter. We'll pull zucchini bread and strawberry white cake from Fantasy Wax. We'll do some cake by the ocean from Rose Girls. As well as I'll pull this like tiny lollipops scent. It'll be a good one for Chris's office. Got some lemon pound cake from Fantasy Wax. Pull a strawberry pound cake streusel kuchen from Rose Girls, as well as almond cookie land. And I got like big stuff in here. Sure, we'll pull When Sparks Fly from Sassy Girl Aroma. Coconut zucchini bread from the pharmacist's daughter. Grab like 2 more things. Strawberry VHS vapes, and then Nina's Blend, number 2. Also, I did get my Book of the Month book in the mail. I'm gonna show that to you guys. This is the one I picked. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. It's like a podcast themed thriller, and Kirsten talked about hearing good things about this one, so I'm very excited. I need to get back into reading. I just literally have been so under the weather, but I'm hoping next week to carve out some time for reading. But as always, I will have my book of the month link down below. If you do want to sign up, you'll get a discount on your first month, as well as I will get a credit for a free book. And so yeah, I just really appreciate it if you're thinking about signing up. I registered my car today. I redid my registration. It was so easy online. And then Chris just went for a run despite there being a weather alert because it's still so gosh darn hard. My grandmother is in surgery right now and I'm a little bit stressed about that. So I've been checking my phone a lot. Very worried about her. So I'm gonna bury myself in work to avoid the reality. It is so hot in here. I don't know why it says it's 75. Like set it even colder because like just cool down. I think because Chris is streaming in his office and he has the vent closed in there because otherwise it gets too cold and you open the door and like the stupid thing that like reads the temperatures right outside our offices, which billow out heat. So annoying how this house is set up. It is what it is. Yeah, and so we're just gonna continue on the working of the orders. We're gonna start today with Lindsay from North Carolina. Katya from overseas, Morgan from Wisconsin, Kimberly from Washington, Rachel from Maryland, Cassandra, Cassie, you know who you are, from Indiana, Ellie, who's on my PR team, Sheena from Texas. Got Andrea's order. Definitely gonna get to all of these today. Ariel from Missouri, I believe. Chelsea from Georgia. And yeah, probably more than that, but that's where we're gonna get started. It's been so fun doing all these Halloween orders. I'm gonna go put my book on my stack of books that don't fit on my shelf because I need to get back to reading. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. Hello guys. I'm here with somber news, I guess. I don't know how much of this is gonna make it to the light of day or what. If you can't tell, I am here alone. Chris is not here. Everything's fine with us, but basically Chris's dad has been very sick, and we thought he would have about 6 months left, but and so that's why we were going on an emergency trip home at the end of the month. Today's the 13th of August, and we're meant to be going home on the 28th, so 2 weeks from tomorrow. But essentially, he ended up back in the hospital yesterday, and the doctors advised that Chris come as soon as possible. So I am thankful to be in a position that we were able to get him a plane ticket home, and it's 4 now, his plane leaves in about an hour, and he'll be there about 11 o'clock tonight, and is gonna go right up to the hospital to see him. Unfortunately, it's just like not realistic for me to be able to also go with him, and I am feeling a lot of guilt for the fact that I couldn't go there and be there for him. I just feel really guilty, but that's the thing, like, life, you gotta still work, 'cause you gotta make money to pay the bills. And I don't know, my heart is just really broken for him and his family. And I've been trying to hold it together because I don't want to be like a mess for him. But like, as you guys probably all know, my mom passed away when I was 21. And like, I know it's really hard, and I just feel like I'm not doing enough because I'm not there, but like I can't be, and he's just gonna stay there from now until I get there on the 28th, and then we'll go home together, like as our intended trip. And so, like, I just already miss him, and I just hate that I'm not there for him. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and somebody has to hold down the fort and get work done, pay the bills, do the things. So we're gonna just carry on and do what we can and get through everything. And I just want to thank everybody. I had posted on Instagram that we were like dealing with some things, and that I would be working by myself for the next couple of weeks, and to just kind of bear with me. And you guys have all just been so kind and so compassionate, and I'm just very grateful for you guys and for the love and support you've shown me and Chris during this time. But I'm gonna calm myself and get to work and get some shit done, because I gotta be productive. I gotta do something with my time. So that's just where we are at. That's like in transparency what's going on. Like things aren't really great here around these parts currently, but this too shall pass. Things will get better. We will get through it. And thankfully, Chris has his mom and his brother and my family and his friends back home to be there for him. And we're already planning on like video chatting in the evenings and stuff. And I just would not be able to squeeze them. I just love that little boob so much, and I just hate that I'm not like physically there, but I also am terrified to be home alone, so I gotta put my big girl pants on for that as well. But I'm a disgusting boogery mess now, so I'm gonna go. Okay guys, it's like 6:30 and I was really wanting to try to push through and get through all the orders that I had foil pulled for. That was my original plan for the weekend before all of this happened. But if I'm being quite honest with you, I am not feeling it. I'm feeling very scatterbrained and like I cannot focus. And I just keep checking my phone, like, for updates from Chris. And so I honestly think I'm finishing up the order that I'm on, and then I already printed all the shipping labels and I need to get everything packed. I still got so many. I got like about 50% of all the open orders done this week, so that's incredible. So hopefully I'll be able to get what I have open through today done next week, and then be just like working 1 week behind, like doing the orders that are placed like 1 week after they're placed. Hopefully you know what I'm saying. So I think that's a good plan. And then after this is done, I'm gonna go get myself something to eat because I'm hungry and I don't want to make anything. I just want to go get something. So I think I might get Panda. I'm gonna come home and watch YouTube. I do have 2 planned with me to film, as well as a haul, as well as a spooky season perfect pair video to film, a haul clip. Like I have a lot of filming I can do, as well as I have a bunch of stickers to put away. I need to at some point fill my Everdell big box. Like I have a bunch of things I can do to fill my time, so I think I'm gonna do that stuff instead, because it's stuff that I was planning on doing tomorrow morning, like the filming. And so I just think that I'm gonna shift gears, eat, get everything packaged up, and then switch gears into filming, because that kind of distracts my mind a bit more. Because with cutting stickers, it's a lot of just sitting there waiting for the stickers to be cut, and right now it's just not enough to distract me and to keep my mind like busy. So I think I might do that, eat, do the filming, at least film 1 plan with me, maybe film both plan with me's, and maybe I'll read tonight. I don't know. I just simply, thing is, the book I'm reading is a thriller, and being home alone, don't love that journey, but we will see. But I'm gonna finish up this order, get everything packed. I'll probably also do 2 post office drops this week, because I do have a bunch of orders that I was unable to mail, because I could have sworn that I ordered light pink and gold hollow prior to leaving for Gen Con, and turns out I didn't. I forgot to place the order, so I had to order them. They did ship, so they'll probably be here Tuesday, I would guess. So if that's the case, then I will foil that stuff and bring everything from Monday and Tuesday and those orders to the post office on Wednesday. But we will see. Y'all, things just keep getting worse. Chris missed his connection flight. I guess his flight leaving Austin was delayed a little bit, and then they took forever to deplane, and then he missed his connection flight. It's like almost 8 o'clock. Maybe, I don't know, it's like 7 something, but basically he's flying American, and the only, like, the next flight they have for him isn't until 6 a.m. So they'd have to, like, put him in a hotel for the night, and it'd be like a whole thing. So he's trying to find out if, like, a different airline has, like, a sooner flight, or, like, what the tea is. He was quite upset when I talked to him. I just texted him, like, what's going on, any update, but he has not gotten back to me. And yeah, so I, like, don't even want to film in case he needs to call me. I can pull stickers. That is low commitment. But I'm very, very, very anxious right now. I don't think I'm going to sleep very well tonight, that's for sure, because I just... I'm all over the place, guys. I'm all over the place. If you can tell by these bags, it's been a rough night. So, I don't really know the last thing I told you guys, but whole story is I dropped Chris off to the Austin airport around 3:30. He left it here his flight was scheduled to leave Austin for 5, but evidently that flight leaving Austin got delayed. I don't know what's happening, but whatever. Got delayed, and so then he missed his connecting flight in Dallas, and honestly the Dallas airport is simply cursed. So that happens, and then he gets booked on a different flight to leave Dallas at like 9 and go to Charlotte, and then from Charlotte to Syracuse, which, whatever, fine. He gets on the flight and they just simply don't have a pilot. I don't really know how that happens or what exactly that means, or how you just don't schedule a pilot for a scheduled flight, but apparently that's what happened. So they deboard everybody. Chris is like freaking out, unwell, upset. I'm online chatting with like the airline, trying to get everything fixed. I ended up, because like that flight that didn't have a pilot got delayed until 7 a.m. And so with that, he was gonna miss his connection, and then it got delayed even further. So like simply not gonna make his connection. So I got him on a flight leaving Dallas at 5 a.m. to Charlotte so that he would get his connection. And me and Chris talked on the phone for a few hours, and then I'm starting to fall asleep and I get a notification that his flight was delayed. And now he was going to miss his connection. So he had to call them and get that sorted, and I guess he left around 7 a.m. on a flight to Chicago, and he's in Chicago currently waiting on his flight to Syracuse. And that's literally where we are at. It's just been literally one thing after another, and right now he's getting McDonald's and he said he's gonna call me. So that's what I got for you guys. Okay guys, I am feeling like a lot of relief right now. Chris just boarded his flight from Chicago to Syracuse. And honestly, have not been convinced it was gonna happen, so glad about that. Basically, Andrea's simply like one of the best friends I could have ever asked for in my whole entire life. But she basically is like, if you like need anything, like you could just come stay here, whatever. But we did plan like a couple of extra game nights as well, so like I'm not just here by myself being sad and whatever. So we're having a game night tonight, Thursday and Saturday, I believe. And it's kind of nice because we're gonna get to play like a bunch of 4-person games that we don't get to play very often. And Tony's gonna come, which is gonna be fun. And there's a couple of like 4-people games he's been wanting to try out. So, well, I'm bringing Scythe. That does go up to 5 players, but apparently the like best player count is 4. So we're gonna play that, which I hate that game, but like that's fine. You guys are just gonna be there because I'm gonna change into shorts because I'm simply going to go get myself lunch. Should I be spending more money on fast food? Probably not, but I'm simply going to. Because I didn't want to go to the grocery store today because I was too flustered. I might go grocery shopping tomorrow, we will see. But I'm gonna go to Sonic, just get a little something because I'm hungry. I just finished everything for my kit lineup for September. So basically I'm starving to death. It's 1 o'clock. I have not eaten today. So I'm gonna go get food and also I'm gonna go get food and then come back, eat that, and then I need to film 2 Plan With Me's, a haul clip, a Halloween edition perfect pair, my kit lineup. I have like a ton of filming to do. I probably won't be going to Andrea's until after the kids are in bed, so it means I won't leave here till 6:30, so I still have like 5.5 hours. But then Chris will be landed and I will feel at peace. But yeah, I've been like too flustered to really focus enough on working on orders today, which is fine. I'm literally tomorrow probably gonna get up in the morning at like 9 and go grocery shopping. I'm also probably gonna grocery shop at HEB this week because I have like a lot of anxiety about going to Walmart alone, and it has nothing to do with any experience I've had here in Texas, but back in Syracuse, a lot of the Walmarts there were known for trafficking, and so I simply don't like going to Walmart by myself. Like, I don't really care where I am, so I'll probably go to HEB. And I also don't really like need a ton. I just need like some stuff for me to eat. I don't really know, nothing sounds good, everything sounds bad, but is what it is, you know, so I will be just doing the do. So I'm gonna go to Sonic and get something to eat and come home and eat it, and then do some marathon filming, you know. Pretty sure Chris texted me that he got on his plane. I'm feeling like a sense of calm come over my body, which is good. Y'all can feel however you want about my content. We can never deny that it's just raw and real, baby. So Chris called me, and it's one of those things where Chris is not going to ever ask me to book a flight because he knows that it's really expensive, blah blah blah. But I could just tell that he needed me to book a flight, so I just booked a flight home. I will be leaving tomorrow afternoon to to go home. I'm only gonna be there Tuesday. I can get there tomorrow, like really late. I'm literally gonna be there Wednesday, Thursday, like during the day, and then like Friday during the day, and like I leave around noon on Friday. So literally only for a couple of days, but it's literally all I could afford. So I'm going up for a couple of days to be with Chris. I feel bad that I can't like stay longer, but this is how it's gonna be, and then I'll come home for like a week and a half, and then I'll be going back up like a week later, or for like a week. It's just really a horrible time, but it's just what we gotta do. I need to be there for him. And you could just like hear the relief in his voice when I said I was coming. I was like, I called him and I was like, I'll be there tomorrow. And he was like, you're coming? And I was like, yes, I'm coming. I'll be there tomorrow. I don't get in until like 11 o'clock at night, but I will be there. I have to leave on Friday because that was another thing, is like I'm not flying American. Like my flight in a couple of weeks is American, but I'm like, I'm not booking an American flight after this. So I just had to go with what was available and like that I could swing financially. And this was the option. So thankfully you guys have all been obviously very understanding. I feel like if you weren't understanding, you quite literally thought your stickers were more important, then you'd be a psychopath. But thankfully everybody's been really kind. I am still planning on going to Andrea's tonight. She's gonna get me McDonald's and we're gonna play games, and I need to borrow a suitcase because Chris took my suitcase and I ordered a suitcase, but I don't think it'll be here tomorrow in time. Like I don't think it comes till like tomorrow evening probably. I'd rather be safe than sorry. If it does come, then I'll pack my stuff in it and just keep Andrea's suitcase here, but I just kind of wanted to ensure I have a suitcase. I don't really know why I'm bothering with makeup because I've just been crying all day, but we'll give it a go. If I cry it off, I cry it off, you know. I prefer to feel cute. I know what we're gonna play tonight. I'm bringing Umbrtone and Scythe, even though I don't really like Scythe, but she may. I could see her pulling A. We'll play whatever Hannah wants to play, so we'll play our Nova situation, and then I'll just leave those games there and they can play them while I'm gone, or we can play them on Saturday because I'll be home Friday night. So we're really only missing out on one of our scheduled game nights. So she also told me that I can come over whenever if I need to get out of the house, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that because I literally don't want to be in this house any longer. Like being here without Chris is just like making me really think about the situation even more, and like how heartbroken I am for Chris. And yeah, so I'll be heading out of here shortly. I called my sister and I called my dad, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. They were both like, I mean, like, glad to see you, but hate the circumstance. And I'm like, yeah, ditto. So that's as good as it's gonna get, but don't really care. There's my pile of clothes I'm bringing. Basically, it's cold there. It's like 70, and I'm used to it being like 110. So that's the setup. Okay, guys, I'm home from Andrea's. I'm about to start my packing. I do have my book bag here that I'm going to be bringing, and then I have Andrea's suitcase because my suitcase is not proper. This is the expander. My suitcase case will most likely not be here in time because it'll be here tomorrow by 10 p.m. and I'm not really trying to risk that. So I'm gonna pack. I am gonna bring I'm bringing 4 books because I'm having a lot of airport time. Between my way there and my way back, I'm gonna be in the airport for like 6 hours. So I have the book that I'm currently reading in my backpack, and then I have a bunch of clothes that I'm bringing. I'm literally gonna wear what I'm wearing right now because I just don't care. Bringing a sweatshirt because it's also only like 70 degrees back home where it's been like 100 million degrees here. And I'm still gonna bring like my uniform of like tank tops and flannels because layering. And I'm really only gonna be there like 2 outfits worth of clothes, so this is already more than I need. But I don't really know. I'm bringing a couple pairs of bike shorts, a pair of leggings to be safe. I don't really need this, but whatever, pack it, who cares? I need a bunch of underwear because you obviously pack underwear as if you're gonna shit your pants every single day while you're there. That's simply how it goes. So grabbing a handful of underwear. And then same with socks. Grab a handful of pairs of socks. Obviously wear some socks tomorrow to the airport, and then throw in some more pairs for the other days to be safe. I'm gonna grab a pair of sweatpants. So why not? I have my toiletries here. I will grab my hair tool, my hairbrush, and a scrunchie now. And then I'll grab my makeup in the morning. That can all go in there. I'm wearing this hoodie of Chris's. I'll probably wear this again tonight, honestly. And then possibly pack that. And then pretty much all that I'm gonna need, except for I am borrowing some other things from Andrea, including her MagSafe charger and her over-the-ear headphones, because I don't have wireless headphones or a MagSafe charger, and I'm gonna, like I said, be at the airport for 6.5 years. So I'm just gonna pop these into my backpack. And then I do have a backup phone charger here. So I can just pack this phone charger now. This is for my phone, right? Yeah. Okay. Gonna pop this in now. So I don't have to pack that tomorrow. I don't need to leave here until like 10 in the morning. It's not like I have a super early exit. I don't really think I need anything else. I can put my socks away. One moment. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's really anything else I would need, and like clothes wise, if I need something I can buy it or borrow from my sister. I am staying at my sister's. She was actually getting a bed for her spare bedroom next week, but she was able to actually, she like bought it from her friend and she was able to pick it up. So I'm thinking of maybe bringing like a couple of games. I don't know if we'll like have time to play games, but like something to lighten the mood possibly. So I'm just gonna bring priorities and Nucktats because they're games that my sister would also kind of possibly like. And I have plenty of room because I'm barely bringing any clothes, you know? So we will literally pop them in here. Maybe they don't fit that way. They're gonna have to go next to each other the other way. No problem though. Just rearrange the clothes and bada bing, bada boom. My whole bag of just black clothing, and then I will just throw my makeup in here in the morning and we will be packarooed. The only other thing is when I travel, I do not tend, I don't know what happened to my sunglasses that I actually like. They're simply nowhere to be found. I use this print-pression passport holder, I guess, technically. And that's what I use for my wallet when I travel. I don't bring my whole purse, my debit card, credit card, and ID just to be safe. Have it all in here. Get this stuff out of here. And yeah, I'm just gonna toss this in my bag as well. And then I think I'm basically ready to go for the morning. My socks, I'll just pop here. And then I'm gonna change out of what I'm wearing into this hoodie. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. It's like midnight. Like I said, I have to get up at like 10, but like I'm not really tired. My anxiety's quite high, so I might honestly go back to filming, seeing as I did not get a good portion of my filming done because of, you know, life. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see where the wind takes us. Hey guys, it's Sunday now. This vlog's a shit show. I was originally gonna come home on Friday, so like, we just have a lot to discuss. So I have gone home and come back in this period of time. Bringing all the things. I'm gonna have to take multiple trips into my room, but I am home now and things are getting more situated. Life is getting back on track simply. I'm home for the next 8 days and then I go back to New York, but essentially, I flew home. My flight home was literally atrocious. My flight left Austin just fine, and I had a 3-hour layover in Newark, and then my 3-hour layover became a 6-hour layover due to a bunch of delays, and I ended up not getting like to New York until like almost 2 in the morning. And yeah, that was kind of trash. And so because of all of this, I knew I was going to be beat, I was going to be tired, I was going to be like not really feeling it the next day and or days depending on how my sleep went. And then the next day after that, I'll get into like what happened, what we did each day, give you guys some little stories. Also, I apologize that this vlog is literally 3 different weeks combined, but when tragedy strikes, this is what happened. I have Andrea's suitcase, like you guys know, but my suitcase came in the mail while I was gone, as well as some foil and some paper. I have more packages that are arriving today that are Bennett's birthday presents, some of them, but I'm a unpack the second I get home type of gal, and I do really really want to go to sleep and take a nap. I did take a shower. I didn't wash my face or anything. I mainly just, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I forgot to bring a razor. I did go to Target multiple times on this trip and simply did not remember to get one, and it's whatever. It's only been from Tuesday to now Sunday, but like, I am a psychopath essentially, or at least that's what everybody else seems to think, because I just do a quick little shave every day because I personally do not like feeling body hair. So I was feeling just like was not feeling the vibes, simply. Put you guys the lighting this way, so like, oh yeah, we've got the yoga blocks to stack you guys on so we get better lighting. So I just took a shower, but I didn't wash my face because I am going to Andrea's this evening, and then tomorrow we're getting back on the bullshit of work. But I need to clean everything out. Let's see what's in my bag. Well, once returning home, making sure my address was not on that label that was just showing. And no, it was not. Okay. My Cheez-Its that I bought at the airport and did not finish. We have Andrea's headphones. Oh my god, ow. I have like one moment. Each hand has an issue. One finger has a really bad hangnail, and the other one has a puncture wound from a pin. But yeah, I'm gonna put on a Kristoff band-aid on one of them. A little Kristoff. And I think I've got the horse from Frozen 2 on the other one. No, it's Olaf. Simply, but it's like a more abstract pattern. I don't really feel like waiting for that to focus. I'm just simply not. But yeah, I am so tired. My flight left Syracuse today at 6:30, 6 something. I had to be at the airport for like 4 o'clock also. It's insane. It's such like a small airport and like a stupid place. These are Andrea's headphones. I'm gonna put them back in the bag that she lent me, as well as more of her stuff. But I read like a little bit of this book. I read an entire other book, but I didn't get much reading done. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, so from the time it took me to get from my sister's place all the way through security and to my gate in Syracuse, 27 minutes. That's a dirty sock. I like had already closed my suitcase up and then found a dirty sock on the floor. I'm just gonna bring the entire laundry basket out here so that as we empty that, I'm literally not even gonna bother switching my bag and stuff back over because quite frankly, I'm gonna have to repack in a week to leave, so just don't really see the point. Chris bought a set of D&D dice, and so I have those here. I'll pop them out here. I just brought them home for him because he did not obviously need them. Okay. That's Andrea's as well as like her suitcase, obviously. Okay. So the one side of this is all dirty clothes pretty much, which you don't really need to see. Okay. So we got my toiletries, my hairbrush. Did I wear all these clothes? Nope. Are they all going in the hamper? Yup. That's just the way it goes, you know. I did finish this book, which is What Lies in the Woods. It was not very good. Didn't read either of those. Okay, that whole side is empty. We've got that and that. This is a game. Oh no. I had bought this coffee for Nick and it busted open. Just gotta get this situated one moment. Okay, thankfully with the way I had this packed up, only like 5-ish beans actually came out. Basically, I can tell you exactly when it happened too, because on this last flight when we landed, all of the bags in the overhead, we're like all smashing around. But I picked up 2 bags of coffee for Nick. It's a little prezi. Yeah, so that's literally everything in the suitcase. We can zip her up. I brought back, obviously, the other books I did not read, my hair tool, my makeup. The 2 games that I brought, which was Knuck Tap and Priorities. We did play them both. My sister enjoyed them. And then I was able to find for a very overpriced Lorcana, which is the new not Harry Potter, Disney TCG. And I did get this starter deck as well as this starter deck. I am missing the Aurora starter deck. I do hope to get that soon, as well as one of these booster packs. I don't know. I'm kind of mad because I now know that it was really knocked up. But at the same time, I also don't want to have to go like wait in a line and worry about getting it. So simply bought it and did not return it because whatever, they can have my money for the convenience. So let's I'm gonna put these things all away, as well as this book. I just gotta get the dust jacket for it. Yeah, this book is not very good. I would absolutely not recommend it. I gave it like a 3. I pretty much predicted the ending in the beginning of the book. You know, one of those. Band-Aid wrappers. Gotta toss those. It's like such a weird mindset right now because I'm like, it's like sad to leave but happy to be home, if that makes sense. Like, I much prefer being in my own space. Granted, my sister made us so welcome and was so accommodating and just wonderful. But there ain't nothing like sleeping in your own bed, and I can guarantee you she would agree with me on that one. She is a homebody, but yeah. These can go back on my to be read shelf. And then this book's black. I have 2 black bookshelves. Getting so small. Toss this one over here, I guess. This one's really more gray, but I don't know why it's on the shelf. There we go. And we're gonna move it to the gray shelf because it's definitely like a light gray. I guess the shelf, it's like gray and white, is also quite full. I'm gonna have to switch them to the other direction soon. But okay, that's put away. Okay. My stuff for the bathroom. Ugh. Simply gonna toss it all in here. This I'm just gonna keep out and toss in my suitcase because, like I said, it's simply about to be going back. I'm packing off my Lorcana stuff because Andre was able to get some of the like trading cards and stuff as well, and we both were like, we're not gonna open them until we can open them together. So that's the plan. But her suitcase and all this other stuff can go by the door for later. I bought a new pair of sunglasses while I was there. They're pretty cute from Target because I literally don't know what I did with my sunglasses that I actually like. You know? Okay. That can go back in there, as well as the phone charger. I'm gonna go put this tape in my office because otherwise I'm gonna be like, where's my tape? I'm a freaking idiot, so. And there it goes. And again, I just want to thank all of you guys for being so kind and understanding during this time, these trying times, and being patient with me with getting your orders out. Like I said, I'm gonna be working by myself this week as hard as I can to get as much as I can done and out to you guys before I leave again, because I just feel like I hate the feeling of like letting people down, and that's, nobody has made me like feel that way. Nobody has, like, everybody's been so kind, but it's just like me as a person. Simply. The suitcase is exactly the same as Andrea's, but black. Hers is like a white hollow suitcase, and mine's gonna be a black hollow suitcase. So simply, here she is. She's cute. She's fabulous. And there, she's ready to rock and roll for when I'm ready to get going. I think the one last thing I want to do before I take a nap is do the graphic and set up next week's treat week. It is Sunday, so I want to get that all set up, ready to go, so I can like schedule posts and such. Hi guys, just got home. Went to Andrea's to play D&D. I'm freaking exhausted. It is like 11 o'clock. I'm excited to get into the swing of things tomorrow. I'm planning on just like letting myself sleep until I wake up, because typically when me and Chris are working, we usually stop working because Chris is tired. I can pretty much pull through because I'm so busy like working and stuff that like, I don't even notice that I'm tired. So I'm just gonna sleep until I sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up, go grab some groceries, and then get to work. Then I'm gonna work literally from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. On Saturday I'll work until like 6:30, and then Sunday all day again. Monday I'll drop off to the post office, and then I'll be back up to New York for a few days. But I opened my Lorcana cards, which is very exciting. If you do not know, hopefully I can get you guys stable enough to talk. It's not that stable, but we're going with that. So Lorcana is the new Disney trading card game. It is very hard to come by. It's pretty much sold out everywhere at the moment, and I paid 3 times. Like, this was marked up 3 times the actual retail price, which is disgusting behavior, and I didn't realize it until after I'd already bought it. And by that point I was just like, well, we're already here, so I'm not gonna be like returning it and such. Let's see. I have no idea where my phone went. You know, I need it. Simply. Maybe it's still in my bag? Question mark? It may be. Found my bag, but my phone is not in it. Give me a sec. Found her. She was in the bathroom, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. I've pooped 3 times today. I usually don't even poop 3 times in a week, but there's just something about being in your own home and being able to do your own thing. So basically, I super overpaid for everything that I bought at this store, but I don't even care for the convenience of not having to wait in a line. But I did get this card, which is a shiny, ultra rare, or super rare Robin Hood, and I looked it up, and just that card is worth $100, so we quite literally love to see it. I did get one, it's called super rare. I did get one what's it called? I got one Elsa card, so that's really exciting. It's a common Elsa, but like I don't even care. But there is an app, the Lorcana app, Lorcana trading card game. I'm gonna go through and catalog all of the cards that I have, because that's my personality. Hee hee, ha ha, ho ho hum. So I'm gonna go through and do this while I watch some Love Island, because that's who I am as a person. These are all the ones that I got from booster packs. And then I do have 2 different starter decks. I have the Cruella one as well as the Moana on it. So I'm gonna I still have this lingering cough. I'll get my pillows situated. Get some water and get to working on this. Hi guys. We are being a productive member of society today. We are getting laundry going, and it's literally all my laundry. But all of my black clothes are dirty. I did buy this shirt while I was in New York, as well as the purple one that I wore yesterday, because I ended up staying longer than I planned on it, and I could have just washed my clothes, but honestly, just kind of was feeling shoppy. So getting the laundry going, and then I am going to go to the grocery store now, and then come home, put the groceries away, and probably then just get to work. I've been here literally for like no time. I've literally got 2 things in my car, and the second I walked in, some guy was standing there and hit me with the this nice ink you got. I hate being a woman. It's disgusting. Terrible times. Don't recommend. Literally 0 out of 10. Horrible vibes. And I'm ready to be done here. Y'all, the lines are so long. Why? It's early in the morning on a Monday. Before we get into the groceries, look at this cool dice holder dagger that Tony gave me. It's so freaking cool. Anyhow, I hate to be grocery shopping. As I mentioned in the phone clips, like, when I was walking in, there was this creepy dude like 2 aisles over, literally just staring at me, watching me get out of the car. Made me uncomfortable. And then I was walking in and I got a grocery cart, and I'm like just literally pushing the grocery cart, and some dude has hit me with a nice hat. And I'm just like, bro, you gotta grab. I also need to empty and load the dishwasher and clean out the fridge, because there's some nasty shit in there that I haven't in here. And I didn't realize there was so much shit in there. I'm just gonna probably gag the entire time. Also, I don't know what they were thinking when they were packing these groceries, but I would say half of these bags have 2 or less items in them. Like, all of these have 1 item. All of them has 2. And the bag I just emptied had 1 item. So, and I see another bag with 1 item. This bag literally just has pickles. You guys. Yeah, there's just so much to do, you feel overwhelmed. That's where I'm at. Also, this grocery trip looks like a child was sent to the grocery store with their mom's credit card. Because I'm not even gonna front with you guys. 1, I'm not gonna have time to cook. A. B, I don't really care to make whole ass meals for just myself. That would be. And C, it's low-key, when it's just 1 person, equal price or cheaper to just get takeout. So that's that. But here we go with the groceries. We were out of milk. Well, our milk had gone bad, so I got an almond milk. I really like these Ghost Sour Patch Kids drinks, so I got 2 of those. I saw this, just picked it up as like something easy, as well as this wrap. I literally got Lunchables, ramen, and pizza. Pickles, because I just like to eat them as a snack. We do have bagels in the freezer, so I got cream cheese. Our bread was bad for sandwiches. I love these stupid things. We got that. Tostitos chips for the dip. And then I specifically like Doritos with PBJ, and then salt and vinegar is my favorite chip. I'm gonna put the groceries away and clean out the fridge and stuff and probably vomit. Okay guys, so I very much plan on blowing off filming like Plan With Me's and stuff because they are not important, not time sensitive. I'm already behind, so it doesn't really matter if I forgot a drink. But I do have one time sensitive video that like I need to go up this week. I need to film. So I think I just finished with the groceries. I'm gonna grab some caffeine. Some good old Diet Coke. So I'm gonna drink some caffeine and I think film that one video. Then I need to offload the video I'm about to film, which you guys will have already seen by now. It's gonna go up this actual week real time, which is the Spooky Perfect Pair. I want that to go live before this foil of the month is gone. So gonna do that. Yeah, so that's on the agenda. I'm gonna film that, and then my September Get lineup needs to like go up. Even though I still don't have enough kits because I need to get the order from Andrea. Oh yes, really quickly though, I am gonna put this bag of shit from when I was at Andrea's house away, and then I'm going to film that video and then get to work. It is currently 10:30. I'm hoping to be starting orders by 11 at the latest. Okay guys, so I'm getting 2 tattoos next week. Cannot wait. But so it's one of those things where you do something and it's not like it's like the meme of like I just hurt my own feelings, kind of like I did something knowing what the result was gonna be, and then I'm then shocked when the result is exactly what I think. So I finished doing the laundry. Just gotta put that away. I've done like a handful of orders today. I'm like feeling good about where we're at because like my next order is pretty big, but then it's like a lot of small orders in a row, and I'm gonna be able to get everything done that I have foil pulls for today, 100%. But I bought that wrap at the grocery store, and I knew it was like a most likely I won't like it type of thing. Hold on, let me get in the car. The Prindle's in the way, but I'll move it a second. Oh gosh, it's not happening right now. So I knew I was most likely gonna think that the shit was disgusting, okay? But like years ago, I used to get this like chicken Caesar sandwich on ciabatta bread from Wegmans, and it was like really good. So I was like, okay, like maybe this will be similar and I'll like it. And so I open it, I smell it. It smells like not alarming, and it's like they put Caesar dressing on it, but like not enough, so they give you some Caesar on the side to add to it to make it more saucy. So I open it up. No, one of the pieces of chicken had like a little black spot, or not black, a little reddish pinkish spot on it, and that was enough for me to be like, no, I'm not eating this. Simply threw it away. Forgot my chapstick that I was using. Definitely have one in here. My Catan chapstick from Gen Con. But yeah, so I hurt my own feelings because I threw the whole thing away. Threw away $6 on a sandwich, whatever. I've wasted money on orders, but do I have other things I could eat? Yes, but I'm probably going to want to go get something for either lunch or dinner, and I would rather just go out in the middle of the day when it's less busy. Like it's 2:30, it's past lunchtime, but not rush hour, so I'm going to Sonic simply because I'm addicted to the pretzel buffalo chicken bite combo. So good. So I'm going to go get that now. I'd really prefer McDonald's, honestly, over anything, but McDonald's is the furthest away. I did notice that the McDonald's that's being built by me finally has, like, you can see, like, the plumbing pipes and stuff up, so they are working, and I did see, like, a construction vehicle there yesterday on a Sunday. Very odd. But, yeah. So today's feeling pretty good. Chris called me. He's feeling kind of stressed out. They're dealing with like a lot of paperworky type stuff, and they don't have things that they need, and like they're waiting on these death certificates to really do anything, and Chris is like all stressed out because he doesn't think they're going to be able to get everything done within like the next 2 weeks while Chris is there. And I'm like, you don't need to be there for like the conclusion. You're there to get the ball rolling, sign anything you need to sign, and then everything else you can pretty much do over the phone. So, like, it'll be fine. And he's like, yeah, I guess. But talked to him for a little bit. I did film that video. I uploaded a video for the first time in a week, or like a week and a half. I uploaded the other 2 videos that I want Chris to edit this week to my Google Drive to send to him. Been playing Arc Nova. I laid down all of my stuff for last week in my planner and for today. And yeah, I've just been like doing the damn thing, and now I'm, like I said, on my way to Sonic. It's been a really weird time in the car because, like, I'm much more of, like, a podcast girly than, like, a music girly, but I listen to true crime podcasts, and I literally cannot, listen to that while I'm staying home alone because it's horrifying and scares me. But basically, I'm feeling confident that as of right now, I think I'll be able to get maybe all but 30 to 40 open orders, all but 30 or 40 of them done this week, and then I'll feel like good. And like this current week is like the last treat week until my birthday sale because like I need time to be able to like design stuff. Simply. I need to pick out the new font of the month. I think I'm going to do an oil slick foil of the month because like I think it looks like really cool 90s grungy, which is kind of like my energy, but also like I think it would look really good with a lot of Halloween spreads because it's kind of like black, green, and purple mixed. So I think it would be like a fun one for the spooky times. But yeah, that's the setup. I'm just on my way to Sonic to get something to eat since that other thing did not work out. Which like I'm not even remotely surprised. Had a feeling. But yeah, that's where we're at for the day. Can you guys tell how good my voice? Oh my god, also this is so funny. So my sister, I love her to death, and she does not watch my videos, so whatever. This is not even talking shit, but she's just so funny because like last time she came to visit me, we were at Andrea's and she didn't like the sweatshirt that she brought. It like didn't match very well with what she brought for bottoms, and I was like, whatever, my sweatshirt's just black, like I'll wear your sweatshirt, you can wear my sweatshirt. And then she loved my sweatshirt so much she went and bought it. And then we were going out and I was like, let me just put glitter on you, and she's like, no, I hate glitter, I'm like, come on. And so like I did it, and it like I used like the e.l.f. liquid glitter eyeshadow, and it literally takes no skill in 1 second. And she was like, wait, hold up, like we're going to the store and getting me some of this. So we did, and now she wears glitter every day. And so while I was there, we were going out to dinner, and I was like, come on, let me just do your hair. She always wears her hair straight. And I was like, let me wave it. And it's so funny because we were wearing like the same makeup and the same hairstyle, and we did get asked if we were twins out to eat. The whole rest of the trip, anytime we went out together, we did not get asked it. But once we had matching hair, we did get asked. So she eventually was like, fine, you can do it. So I did it. And she's like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really like it. I'm like, well, then put it up, I don't care. And then Whitney, her girlfriend, was like, nah, baby, you look fine. I was like really hyping her up. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. And then later that night, I was like, well, did it grow on you? Do you like it? She's like, yeah, no, I don't think I like it. And then girlfriend sends me a Snapchat today, and her hair's still wavy. She hasn't washed it out, and it's been over 2 days. And she's like, yeah, like, I woke up late, so I'm just wearing my hair like this to work. And I was like, oh, did it grow on you? And she was like, I just like how easy it is. Like, you did my hair Saturday, and I've, like, had it in a ponytail, in a bun, down. I've, like, put it up to take a shower, done this, done that. And she's like, I've literally had to do nothing to it. When I wear my hair straight, if I come home from work and then go out, I have to re-straighten it before I even go out. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I do it. Like, I wash my hair twice a week, and so I only do my hair twice a week because it just stays. And then, like, I'll be back up there next week. I, like, leave a week from today, and I'm like, I can just show you, teach you how to wave it. And you can buy one. It's, like, $20. And she's like, yes, please do. So, basically, every time I see her, I morph her more into me.
But we're at Sonic now, so I'm gonna order. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, just got back. I've got like such bad boobs. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't even have big boobs. But honestly, don't even care because this is like so corny, and I'm sure like it's probably gonna be a 50-50 split on who agrees and who disagrees. The weather back home was so atrocious. It's August. And leaves are already changing for fall. And it was in like the 50s some days and in the 60s other days. Like, that's disgusting behavior for August. Especially because like there, you get approximately July and August are the only summer months. And every other month is cold and or rainy. So I really think that's disgusting behavior. And it was also, not only was that the temperature, but it was cloudy and I didn't see the sun a single time. And like since being home now for like a total of 27 hours, obviously the mood was down while I was there for plenty of good reason, but literally just like the like amount of serotonin boosting through me right now just because of the sunshine is wild. Like, I don't even give a shit that I'm sweaty or that it is approximately 106 degrees out. I don't care because the feeling of walking out and the sun on your face versus walking out and it literally raining on you, being cloudy and miserable, night and day. Night and day. Welcome to everybody but me's favorite part of the video, pulling foil. I just pulled foil for 2 orders while I was on the phone with Chris. It's just catching up. And yeah, but we have Brittany from Tennessee. Next up on the docket, she got the weekly essentials in light pink and lavender. Weekly essentials is like the left-hand side of the left-hand side of the scripts page of the foil bundle, and it has like date numbers, pull protectors, and like corner overlays. It's very useful if you don't want to do a full foil bundle, or if you're like doing a foil bundle and you just want to bring in a little bit of a second color. Perfect for that. But she got it in light pink and in lavender. This roll of light pink is new, so I just had to peel the stickers off of it. We got light pink and Miss Lavender. And she did get the SPC Spooky collab in burgundy with the add-on. So I just grabbed the short burgundy. I think I'm going to need to order some burgundy. Have my little notepad of colors I'm going to order. Whenever I'm pulling foil, I just keep a little notepad in case I need to order anything or whatevs. So have that there. I'm going to have to order the September foil of the month as well, which the website that I'm ordering that from ships so quickly. It'll probably be here by Wednesday, I would guess. Maybe Thursday at the latest. She got the 15mm checker overlay in lavender. She also got Emily's freebie. And then she got the Build Your Own bundle in Autumn Gold, which I could use more of. But Chris is doing good. They went up to his dad's house to clean more stuff out. And like, there's some like things that they're trying to sell, and like his dad lived in like a duplex, and the person on the other side is who like owns it, and he wants to buy some stuff. So they were just like chit-chatting about all of that, as well as getting some like more sentimental things. Like Chris wanted his dad's coffee mug, which I think is so cute. She also got a BYOB in orange, which again, I could use more orange. It's one of those things, I haven't had a long work day in a while, and so it's like, quite honestly feels very, ugh. This is how I feel today about it. But I think tomorrow I will feel better because I will be more in the swing of things. And I can wake up and just get started. I don't have to go grocery shopping. So next up, we've got a Fat Daddy order for Brittany. It's another order for her. She placed 2 orders. She got Halloween candy bundle in lavender. And when I'm done with pulling foil, I'm going to go through and do all the lavender hollow, as well as I do have like a handful of orders that have been done for literally like 2 weeks now, but I was waiting on foil for it and the foil came while it was gone. It's like a whole thing. She got the Bats bundle in burgundy. 6 strips. Sweating. My office gets, so I think I've talked about this before. I'm gonna talk about it again. If I, no matter what way, the way like the vent is on the ceiling, it just always is like, no matter how open I have the vent, it's still blowing right at me at my desk, and it like freezes me out to the point that like my little precious fingies are straight up numb. She got the Ghost bundle in caramel, and so and it also like blows the foil around and like it's just annoying, like hate it. And then the issue is like the way this house, this is like a rental, whatever, but is set up fucking stupid. The like sensor thing on the ceiling that like reads the temperature of the room is not in the center of the house. It's right between me and Chris's offices. It's even worse when Chris is streaming and I'm in my office working, because there's like his computer's right by the door, so then that like radiates heat. My whole office radiates heat because of the foiler. She got the Spider Bundle and Pumpkin, but it gets so hot up in here, and then that radiates right out into the hallway, and then it thinks that the whole house is that hot, so our bedroom's always super duper duper cold because it's on the complete opposite end of the house. It's just a very annoying time. Okay, so we need spooky headers in lavender. She got some all 4 of a bunch of things. The Skelly Dance overlays, cute and spooky overlays, spooky label overlays, spooky 1 quote, spooky 2 quote, spooky 3 quote, spooky 4, and spooky 5 quote. She got 1 spooky 3 underlay in light pink and 1 in lavender. And then she got a 15 millimeter trick or treat in lavender. And she got a 15 millimeter Skelly Dance in light pink. And that's everything for this order for Brittany. And then next we have an order for Tanya from New York. She got the August sampler in Pixie Rose, in the foil of the month, in black, and in confetti purple. I had all of those colors already cut. Oh, that is iconic. And then she got the magical spooky overlay in confetti purple, some silver, an August sampler in dark purple, 2 Spidey underlays in dark purple, and some silver stuff, and then 2 Freddy underlays in black. That's everything for Tanya. Next up, we have Cassandra from Indiana, but her whole order is no foil, so we will move on. Next, we have Sylvia from overseas. She got the Magic Spooky overlay in the foil of the month, as well as Spooky Tall in the foil of the month. Spooky 4 quote in the foil of the month. as well as 2 Spooky Mouse 2 underlays in dark purple. She got the Spooky Cutie bundle in light green with the add-on. So let me check to see if I have any light green already cut. Actually, don't have a ton of stuff just sitting here, so. And we'll cut 6 strips for that bundle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. And then she got the firework bundle in lime. Like briefly making notes of what I need to order, but once I'm done with this, I will probably go through just each drawer and note what I need. Okay, we got all these limes. She got the Spooky 1 quotes also in lime, and then 2 poison apple underlays in Miss Pixie Red. One. Definitely gonna need to order more Pixie Red. And that's everything for Sylvia. Do a couple more with you guys, and I want to try to zoom through it. Next one's kind of longer, so I don't know. It's not. That's a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. This is. Ooh. I believe it is pronounced Angel from Louisiana. Sorry if I said that wrong, girl. She got 1 witch hat underlay in Pixie Rose, as well as 1 witch underlay in Pixie Rose, and a witch 15mm washi in Pixie Rose. She got the Halloween deco bits in Pixie Rose as well. And then the hand-drawn star headers in Miss Light Gold. I didn't even check to see if I already had that. I'm pretty sure I do, if I remember correctly. No? Okay. I remembered incorrectly. Halloween icons in Pixie Rose. And then the Halloween icons and deco bits in Pixie Hollow. It's going to be an expansive foil order, you guys. Ugh. That's kind of how I feel about that. As well as 1 witch underlay in Pixie Hollow. 2 Boo 2 underlays in black. A handful of rolls of black. I'm using so much black foil in September in my September kit lineup, which is already up on the channel. It's weird saying that because like in real time while I'm filming this, it's not up, but it will be up. That's how you guys see this. Weird. 1 web header in black. 15mm pumpkin in the foil of the month, as well as 15mm ghost in the foil of the month. A bunch of stuff coming up in this color. Such a good one. But by the time you guys see this video, it won't be around anymore. There'll be a new foil of the month, which I'm pretty sure is going to be oil slick. So, also very good for grungy, spooky times. Then we have the corner web overlay in the foil of the month, 1 Spooky 3 in the foil of the month, Spooky 5 quotes in the foil of the month, Halloween icons and deco in the foil of the month. We got the Cutie Spooky overlay in Miss Shatter Hollow. and Halloween icons in lime as well as lavender. Lime, I feel like I just cut a lavender, yup. And then the August font of the month script sampler and the foil of the month. And then this will be the last one I do with you guys. It's been 13 minutes of me talking. So I'm gonna go through and pull the rest of the foil. Okay guys, we just finished pulling foil. We are going to change the wax in my office now. It's still like kind of light out, which is shocking that I'm able to get this much done so far today. I'm very happy about it. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go with When Sparks Fly by Sassy Girl Aroma, which is sweet baked cherries, baked into delicious zucchini bread and frosted with amaretto fudge icing. Doesn't really smell chocolatey, thankfully. It smells like an almond zucchini bread. Pretty good. I'm gonna pop this in, and then I have a fat list of foil that I need to order. I didn't run out of anything, but I'm running low on a lot of things. So we're gonna get this ordered from the 2 different websites as well as the September foil of the month. Then I'm gonna go through into the lavender hollow. There's very minimal in this chunk. And then it's only 8 o'clock, which is wild. And then I'm going to, I think, possibly print organized invoices. I don't know if I wanna, we'll see how long the lavender hollow takes me. See what time it is. I'm gonna have to do that sometime this week as well. So I think I might just do that tonight. Sounds like a fun time. But first things first is I'm gonna order some foil. Okay, lavender hollow done. I did the foil for the orders that were missing foil. It's mainly gold hollow. There was one order that needed light pink. That is done. It's like, I think 9:30, I don't know. Our power goes out kind of frequently, so I just never really fix the stove. But I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I realized I never did the dishes earlier. I just got straight to work. I'll do the dishes in the morning, but I'm just gonna pop a pizza in the oven. And I am now working on printing invoices, which is a really boring, annoying task. So really one of these days, I don't have anywhere to put it. I want to get like a separate printer that's just for like paper printing, so I don't have to like switch everything out, and it's just like annoying, and for some reason it's just like simply not printing out. So I don't really know. I gotta figure this out. You guys, I figured out the issue. So like sometimes when I switch from sticker paper to printer paper, the printer jams because it's like a little gunked up from the sticker paper. You don't have to like open it up and clean it. And so I did that, and then I accidentally, it's not through blue Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi is trash. It's like plugged in, and I accidentally plugged the plug into the wrong thing. That's why I wasn't printing. Like, no shit. So it's printing now. I'm gonna organize through the paperwork. I might put the laundry away. I'm gonna eat my pizza. Like I said, it is, I think it's 9:30, yeah, 9:27. I don't really plan on going to bed until at least midnight, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along on tasks. So I'm gonna do this. This will probably take me till probably like 11:30. I might then lay down some bases because I don't have any week past this week laid down. I don't even have my kit for next week yet. I'm using the tattoo kit from SBC, so simply gotta get that, but I can lay down the rest of the September bases. I think that's like a good plan. I'm getting cold now that, so like the temperature of the house is just set at 72, I think, because it gets so cold in our room. And when I was done working, it said that it was like a 78 in the hallway. Now it's down to 74. Boiler just turned off. Yeah. So, put this on. Pizza's in the oven. I'm just gonna work on this, continue watching YouTube. Chris is supposed to call me later. He is editing a YouTube video for me right now. And yeah, he says he's gonna get up in the morning and get a haircut, and I could not be more happy because boy's hair is looking rough. He was due for a haircut like a while ago and was just like lollygagging about it, and like now he's finally like getting a move on, thank God, because he looks bad. Truly. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. This is all of the orders I got done today, quite a few, and tomorrow is going to be a good day. There's not a ton of like big ones in this stack, so I'll be able to fly through stuff tomorrow hopefully. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the method of like just not setting an alarm and just sleeping in, since like, you know, I'm already kind of miserable being here alone. And then just getting up and working until I'm tired. I think that's like my MO. Okay, so I'm gonna get to work. Okay, y'all, it's like 11. I did confirm with Andrea that I don't have that one order. I got like paranoid that I did have it and that I just lost it, so I tore apart my closet, and turns out I just simply don't have it. So that's that. Yeah, basically I'm gonna start laying down some spreads like 11 o'clock. I don't know how many spreads really I'm gonna get around to putting down because I'm already quite tired, but I do want to like just to decompress a little bit before I go to bed. So we're gonna lay down my birthday spread, which is gonna be so cute. And I'm using the Dark Arts kit. And yeah, basically I'm just gonna keep watching YouTube and then do this, and then I'm gonna take a shower and pass out. I was hoping to like continue on with my journey until like midnight, so I might be able to lay down this spread and one more. We shall see. Probably, because I don't really want to even do the one after that, because the one after that is my Disney spread, and that's going to need extenders. I don't really have the mental capacity for that, so then I'm going to lay down 2 bases and then go and lay down, and I'll probably catch up with you guys in the morning. Happy Tuesday, guys. I got up this morning. I slept until, what time is it now? Like 10:30. It's 10:51 now. And I'm changing out the wax. I'm putting in this like Firmus's Daughter. I think it's like Moroccan spiced coffee. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It smells like coffee mixed with Christmas, and that's like the only way I can describe it, if I'm being honest. But we are gonna experience it. Now we get a caffeinated beverage. Yeah. I woke up this morning with a text from one of the foil people that I ordered from. They're like, hi, this is whatever from whatever. We're short one of the 3 rolls of this color that you ordered. Would you like something else instead? It was so bizarre. I think I'm gonna start the day with a caramel apple Alani Nu. So good. Caramel apple kind. It's called Witch's Brew. Literally tastes just like those caramel apple lollies. But we're about to get this day started. I did lay down the 2 spreads yesterday and they came out really cute. And yeah, I printed all the open orders and we're just gonna get started on the day. We are gonna be working on today Melissa from California and from MI, you know me, Kid to the Adam States. Shannon from Georgia, Cassandra from Indiana, Ashlyn from Germany, Cassidy from Hawaii, Lisa from Ohio, Veronica from Texas, Melanie from Florida, Tracy from Texas, Erica from Georgia, Roberta from Washington, and a bunch more because none of these orders are big, so it's gonna be a productive day, baby. Hello guys, we're in the car. Guess where we're going to get food because I'm tragic. Honestly, the way I see it, whoa, I almost fell. Sorry about it. If I spend like usually around $10 if I get fast food, and honestly, it is what it is. It's just what we're gonna be doing. It's still like less than I spent at the grocery store. So yeah, we are just gonna go on this journey to get some food, but I wanted to catch up with you guys. It looks like it's going to rain, which like, let's see if I can get you guys situated better at this stoplight. I think that's a little bit better. We could truly use the rain, but I'm just a selfish girly and I simply don't want the rain, you know? Sounds horrible and I hate it, but it is what it is. It's only 5 o'clock. It's 4:47. What the deal is today. Okay. We're just gonna be at the angle. Is this better if I flip you the other way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But so it's not even 5 o'clock, and I'm 4 orders away from hitting my like daily goal that I set for myself. So I'm gonna like well surpass that today, most likely. And I'm really excited about that. Like, I'm feeling so good, so productive, and just like really positive about this week, which I'm really glad for. And then tomorrow is Girls' Day, so I will not be working on orders. And some of you might think, well, girl, like, you took this time off, blah, blah, blah. You should just be working. And to that I have to say, no. Basically, if you would have asked Hannah of like 1 year ago, I'd have been like, absolutely, I'm not doing anything but working. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's 5 o'clock and all I've eaten today is a granola bar. So I'm not really doing that great at taking care of myself. And that's another reason I'm going to get food, because my mood, well, obviously it's not sunny out right now, but it's really dependent on the sunshine and getting out of the house. I hate being trapped at home all day. It makes me absolutely miserable. So this is my getting out of the house journey, is to go grab something to eat, and then it, like, you know, I'm actually eating something. But what I was getting to is Hannah of, like, Chris has been texting me, like, don't forget to eat today. Literally because he knows I'm toxic. But if you would have asked me a year ago, like, if I would engage in doing something fun when I had work to do, my answer would be absolutely not. But I'm really trying to combat my natural instincts of being, of like, super toxic productivity. I really, really struggle with it. It's something I've always struggled with. Honestly, probably comes down to my childhood, let's be real. Being successful in getting your work done was very much instilled in me, which, like, I'm grateful for. I would 100% rather that than, like, being raised to be lazy. But I've been raised that, like, I've almost been raised that, like, your self-worth is determined by how much you get done and how much work you've done, which, like, again, I don't really mind that, but I know that I need to work on balance, and that's not something I really was taught. So I am working on that, and with that, that means that I think that, you know what, it's okay if I decide to take one full day off of work. Like, if I take one full day for me, I think that that is okay. And that I'm allowed to do that, and that I deserve that, and I deserve to feel like a human. So we're working on it. And so Nick also texted me asking if I wanted to come over Friday night to have like a second game night. And again, past me would be like, no, I have work to do. But current me is like, you know what? Friday I will make sure
sure to wake up early and not sleep in. I'll probably get up at like 8 and I will work from 8 till 6:30, and I feel like that's a lot of hours to be working. That's still like almost 10 hours of work, and I'm allowed to take that evening off. So I'm gonna go over and have a game night. Oh, I forgot I need gas. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow morning. That's fine. And have a game night Friday night and a game night Saturday night. But even like with taking those evenings off, like I have to remind myself, like between those still 2 days, I'm still gonna be working like 20 hours, which is like 50% of a normal work week. So like, girl, it's okay. It's okay to breathe. And yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. And yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So I still will probably work for at least 7 more hours today. So yeah, I'm gonna go past my goal for the day, which puts me ahead of where I was expected to be, which is just a chef's kiss, great, wonderful, and I'm just feeling good. I'd be feeling great if the sun was out, but you know, I am missing Christopher. He texted me that he misses me, and I'm like, that's sweet baby. I also did catch up on Love Island USA, and honestly, these girls in this show, the amount of self-respect they have, minuscule. The fact that, okay, I'm going to be talking about it up to, what's today's date? The 22nd of August. So if you don't want to hear about this, or if you haven't watched it, fast forward. But the fact that KK literally left with Keenan, despite the fact that he had some girl touching his wiener during Casa Amor, like, was cuddling her in bed, telling her that, like, she was making him hard, like, all this weird shit, like, bizarre. And the fact that Cassie is considering getting back with Leo when he literally fucked somebody else during Casa Amor, girl, respect yourself more than that. I just can't with this bullshit. Anywho, I've arrived at Sonic because, again, toxic personality trait. I have a very obsessive personality, very addictive personality, and I get on these kicks with food that I like hyper fixate on it, and this is just what we're on, is a Sonic moment. So I'm gonna order some food and then go home and eat it. Hey guys, it's about 1 in the morning. 12:40. Just finished work for the day. I was able to do like 25% more than I planned on today, which feels so good. These are all of the orders I've done so far this week, aka in 2 days, and very proud of myself. It's going well. I'm excited to have the day off tomorrow. I'm also making a pizza right now because I'm a hungry girl. Gonna eat that and watch Love Island, and then go to sleep. And I have my alarm set for the morning for like 9, I think, because I need to wake up and I need to get ready and take a cute little birthday pic in front of my games so that we can get that scheduled for me birthday, because my birthday is literally so soon. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. Yes. I have this little birthday girl headband to put on for the picture, so I need to do that in the morning. And yeah, and I need to get gas before I head over to Andrea's. And I think we are skipping the pool because Nick and Tony invited us to go to lunch with them. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm actually feeling quite tired. Like I feel like I was so productive today. I could feel like a lot of stress leaving my body because I got all those orders done, and I'd say at least
4 of them were pretty big. So that's exciting. Chris called me earlier, called me while I was working, and he went and hung out with his friends, and he got to meet his friend's puppy named named Goose. Why do I want to say Moose? I can like just hear the silhouettes in my head, even though like they're not even running right now. It's been such an incredibly long day. Still haven't gotten around to put the laundry away. Honestly, I probably won't do that till Sunday when I pack. But yeah, I'm just gonna simply hang out until my pizza's done and then eat that, watch Love Island, and PTFO, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay guys, I am up and ready for the day. Here's the fit, brought to you by Target. They're very Elsa energy with my makeup. It's very blue and glittery, and I love that journey. Let me grab my rings. I know I need to take that picture, but I felt like there was something else I needed to do this morning besides get ready and take that picture, but I can't think of it. If I do, I'll do it. If not, it'll wait. Simply, we're in the bathroom now. I'm gonna put on some body spray so that I smell like a strawberry pound cake. But, okay, oh, I think it was just I could get my bag situated. Okay, I'm gonna go take a picture. I wish I would have just got on camera Andrea throwing her salad, but we accidentally came to a fancy place for dinner. So all we're getting is salads. Hello guys, I am home. Oh, we had such a freaking good day. We did so many fun things. I filmed none of it and just lived in the freaking moment, okay? Sue me. So, went to Andrea's house. I got there, we played a game of Forest Shuffle, and then we watched all of like the tutorial and instructional videos about Plannahannah. And then we got lunch with the boys, and we did go out for Italian. I got this like tomato Alfredo is what it was called. And I added peppers and onions, and it was really yummy. Then we went back to Andrea's house and played 2 games of Plannahannah. And I was like a freaking idiot. I forgot that Andrea had added in to her bake stacks some boosters, and I had not added any boosters into mine. I was literally getting creamed, and I was like, why am I like doing so freaking bad at this game? And then when I realized it, I was like, oh, got you. So then I added some boosters in and did significantly better and enjoyed it a lot more. We'll put Plannahannah here. We also played this game, Disney Animated. I'm just gonna show you guys the inside of the box. Like the way this box is set up is some of the cutest shit I've ever seen. This game was so fun. I really enjoyed it. Give it like a 4 out of 5. It was so good. We played on easy mode and we still lost. So the only downside is that it is only up to 4 players, which as a 5-player game group kind of sucks. Okay, I have stuff to put into me room. My office. I think I might lay down a base tonight, even though it's like 11:30, but it's my next week base with the tattoo kit, and I need to get that done. I don't really have time any other time, which means I'm not gonna haul it. If I remember, I will just like show the spread in the haul. It is for this kit. I am getting tattooed that week. Tattoo studio add-on and the fashion. Cool beans, and then the rest I will haul when I have, I probably, maybe, yeah, I'll have another recipe order this weekend for one more haul clip. So there's that. There's that, and then just like a bunch of stuff that Andrea had from my shop that she was de-stashing. So I'm just gonna literally toss all of it into the misfit bin. I was also thinking, because people have like messaged me about it, of possibly like selling Oops bags during my next sale for like, I don't know, like minimum of 5 stickers, usually probably closer to like 10 stickers, 10 in a bag, and it's like $5. Let me know what you think. And then I got 2 packages, but I think it's all birthday presents for a Bennett. Going Pokemon theme so far. That's come in the mail is this book. This is a card binder. And Andrea was like, you didn't even pick a Pokemon one. She's so dumb. This is literally Charizard, Charmander, Ivysaur, and Bulbasaur. So get it together, girlfriend. We've got 3 other books. We've got Welcome to Galar. This is a book about Eevee. And then this book's literally ripped. I don't really know what the deal is with that, so probably won't be giving him that one, but also too lazy to return it. And then this is a classic collector's handbook. And then this is like the actual real present is this one. I'll still like give him this Eevee book. It's just not going to be part of his birthday present. I was like, this came like this, and I'm too lazy, so you can just have this busted ass book. Because honestly, it's a full paper book, and he's a child. It'll probably get ripped regardless. Okay, we have in here some cards. I know that he likes Mewtwo, so when I saw that he picked that out, I was not surprised. I think this is also just more cards. But we'll see once we get over this. Gotta get scissors. I literally can't rip this one. Yeah, it's just a little stack of cards. So those are all the things for Bennett, and then I am borrowing 2 games from Andrea, both Dungeon Mayhem and Fun Facts, for when I go home next week, because I think Dungeon Mayhem is pretty easy and Fun Facts is a party game. So I asked her if I could borrow them, and she said, yeah, you want to borrow anything else? And I was like, no, it's really good. And she said, okay. So, I can show you my deck box that I got for Lorcana. It's the only thing I picked up at Tanuki. There's 3 different styles. I'm sure nobody will be surprised of the one that I picked, which is Elsa. And my preferred deck to play is purple, yellow. It's like amethyst and amber. It's purple and yellow, let's be real. So, I'm going to watch a YouTube video, lay down this spread. First I'm going to change not this top and sweatpants because I hate wearing shorts, and take my socks off because socks are gross. And I'm still baffled by the amount of you who are on Team No Sock, but I also love it. Okay guys, this is the base for next week for my tattoo appointments and my trip home. Looks so good. This is this current week that I'm living. And then, yeah, next week, and then my birthday week. And then I laid this week down, and then this will be when I'm in Disney. But, so good. Good morning, my loves. How art thou? Uploading my video for tomorrow real quick. And yeah, I'm about to get to work. Chris actually called me and it woke me up. He's kind of upset about some things. I'm not going to get into it, but I really kind of feel bad for him. I need lotion. I have some in here, but yeah, so I talked to him for a little bit. I'm uploading this video, and then we are about, I really look like a potato sack, but that's fine. About to get to work for the day. I'm like have 2 orders short of foil pulled for like my daily goal, so I'm gonna have to do what I have and then pull foil and then do at least 2 more orders, which is completely fine. But it's already almost 11 o'clock, so let's get to it. Just had the most bizarre experience at Sonic, and I had to tell you guys. So like I go to like order and like I say like, yeah, like a soft pretzel with cheese, or like, can I please have a soft pretzel with cheese? And like my best customer service voice, and she's like, yeah, can you repeat that? So I say it again, and she says, yeah, my speaker's not working, I'm just gonna have to come out there. And so girlfriend comes out with like a bag and a marker and like writes my order. It was just so funny to me. But I did get something in the mail. I believe that this is just simply, I did also process a return for that book for Bennett. I'm gonna bring that. I don't have to return it till like September 20th, but I don't know why this is like so fancy for luggage tags. Like the authenticity and the box is gonna be thrown away. And they were 2 for $14. I'm not really like sure what the big hoopla is, but they just look like these little black leather hearts, and then this flap opens and you fill it out. So those are cute. Love that. I have to tell you guys about my bizarre Sonic experience. I pulled foil without you guys. I just basically feel like a little bit stressed on time right now, so I just kind of did it on my own. It's only 9:30, so it's not like that late, and I just finished pulling foil. It actually only ended up taking me like an hour. I thought, honestly, that it was gonna take like 2 hours to do, so I'm freaking hyped that it only took me like an hour. Now I'm gonna begin on doing the lavender hollow stuff in the chunk of foil that I pulled. I pulled like half of the open orders worth off of foil, which feels really good to have that done, you know. So I did that, and I need to do a minimum of 2 more orders today. But like I said, first things first is that I need to do lavender hollow. I'm kind of hungry, but like I'm in the zone auto zone, so I don't really want to stop. So I may just eat a Lunchable. We will see. Oh, my back hurts so bad from doing that. I'm really gonna go take a pill and then get to working on the lavender hollow. I did talk to Chris for a little bit while I did that, like 20 minutes of like the hour it took. So that was nice. I miss him. I feel like this whole vlog is me just being like, yeah, I'm just working and missing Chris, simply. I'm gonna get an Excedrin because this house is absolutely atrocious. If I'm being honest with you, like, I'll just show you because there's no shame in my game. This is my bathroom right now. Why is there nail clippers in the sink? Couldn't tell you. Aquaphor, don't know why it's out. Hairbrush, that's my sink. That just kind of lives there. A scrunchie here, a scrunchie there, highlighter, Band-Aids. The jar of salt from when I was sick and was gargling salt water. Icy hot, like, it's just a terrible journey. Everything is a mess. Literally, like, this is quite frank. We've got some clothes here. My D&D dice, I can put these away. They just simply go there. The games I'm bringing tomorrow. A book I want to put in the little free library because even though everybody loves this book, I started it and absolutely hated it. Bennett's Presents. I went to get the mail and now it's all just sitting there. My backpack, my bag. I did the dishes finally. This is all recycling. Like, laundry's not put away. I don't have the time to like take an hour to get all this stuff situated, so that's a problem for future Hannah. But I'm gonna get going because I don't have time to dawdle. Hello guys, it's almost 1 a.m. It's 12:48. Done for the day. I usually like to, so what I like try to do is like get to a point, like work through so that until I get to like the next really big order. I feel like that's like a good stopping point, which I was able to do today. I again went over my daily goal. Really just fresh out. I might not make it to my daily goal tomorrow, so like being well over it the last 2 days is the The air is pumping so much in here. Holy. But, yeah, so that'll be good in case I don't make it to my goal tomorrow. I do have my alarm set for 8 in the morning, which kind of sucks because, like I said, it's already 1 in the morning. And so it's not gonna be like a maximum amount of sleeping, but that's what you gotta do when I'm deciding to take the evening off. And I think I might go over to Andrea's a little bit earlier, not like early, but like for dinner time, because she's making chicken and dumplings, and Chris hates chicken and dumplings, so I quite literally have not had it in years, because not that he like forbids me from making it, but like he's not gonna eat it, and I'm not gonna make a whole ass thing of chicken and dumplings for just me. So yeah, basically I'm tired. But I'm happy with what I accomplished today. And yeah, I feel like quite good. But we're gonna try to lay down because I'm very much a needs 8 hours of sleep type of girl, and I'm not gonna get 8 hours of sleep, so let's go to bed. Y'all, this When Sparks Fly scent for Sassy Road Aroma, so good. But I had to inform you guys because I know everybody will be disappointed if I don't let you know what scent I am melting, or, well, you guys don't give a fuck about that, what my McDonald's lid is. I'm just really caught up on how good this scent is. But I got Drinking of You, which is like a top 3, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, we are gonna get to work. I don't know that we will hit my like daily goal today. I don't know what time I'm going to Andrea's. I do have to ask her. However, there's I think only one 200, which is the first one of the day, and one 100, and everything else is under 100 that are in like the chunk that I want to get through. So there's a possibility, if they're all quite small, that I'll be able to. But let me let you know who we're going to be working on this morning. We have Heidi from MN. I'm not going to even try. I don't have it in me today. Maura from Hawaii. Julie from California. Abby from Kentucky. Tanya from New York. Amy from Arkansas. Raquel from Canada. Christina from Massachusetts. And yeah, hopefully more than that, but that's like the top of the pile, the first ones. We're getting done for the day. I don't have things printed. I only have things printed through Monday, but this is how small the stack has gotten. My screen is literally atrocious. Okay, but I'm gonna eat my 2 hash browns and then get to work. So guys, if I knew this was coming, I would have opened it with you, but I got what I'm assuming is a birthday present in the mail. I just bent the book. It's a book and a board game, which both were on my Amazon wish list, so it has to be somebody who like knows about my Amazon wish list and knows that my birthday is coming up. But they're either they didn't include a gift note, or Amazon just didn't include it. But it's this book, The Things We Never Got Over. This book's really, really fat, but I've heard good things about it, and like the text seems very like young. And then I got my very own copy of Mickey Food Fight. This game is so good. It's kind of a big box, but like I still might try to pack it for my trip because I think my sister would think this game is hilarious. I think I'll be able to fit it, all 3 games, and then I'm gonna put the book with my books. But if it happened to be you who sent it, literally made my whole day, so thank you. Love you. Funny update, it was my sister. Love to see it. Also, it's extra funny because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna bring this game because my sister will think it's fun. It was literally her who bought it, so mystery is solved, thank goodness, because I don't like not knowing things. So I'm glad to have a solution. I'm about to pack up this order and the next order, and then I did just make a pizza. It's cooling right now, but I'm going going to Andrea's for dinner, like I mentioned earlier, I think. But there's no way. It's only 3:30 that I'm making it till like 5:30. So I needed something in my tum-tum now. So eating this, and then we're going to continue working for about another hour. Here's the Disney game night fit. Oh, it's on this side. I have this Frozen tank top, and it says "Step into the power" on the back. For my friend Madison, which is some bike shorts, and then some Elsa ears. Okay guys, I'm about to head out. I'm not gonna wear my ears because I don't want to like look like an idiot in my car. So I'm just packing them with my Disney games, and like I said, I'm about to head over to Andrea's. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I made myself like an adjusted goal for today, and I did get to where I wanted to get. So I feel good. I got like to this one order I wanted to get to, and like halfway through it. I'm on the orders from the week when it was customs for treat week, and they just simply take forever. So I'm hoping tomorrow to get like 90% of the orders that I have foil pulled for done, and then Sunday morning I'll be able to pull foil, do Lavender Hollow, and get through a bunch of orders, and then pack print, and then Monday, which will all probably be in the same video. So it's gonna be like 6 hours long because I probably won't really vlog much while I'm home. But Monday, I'm getting up in the morning. My flight's not till like 4, so I don't have to be at the airport till like 2. So I'm getting up for 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock I'm meeting Andrea for breakfast, and then I'm gonna bring all of the mail to the post office. So I'm still feeling pretty good about what I can get done over the next couple of days, and then me and Chris will be home on Saturday and be back to regular life where I'm able to be more productive because I'm not doing everything by my lonesome. Morning, y'all. It is my alarm literally went off 18 minutes ago, and I'm already in the car. Look at me go. Not dawdling, but oh, this is way too early for someone who didn't fall asleep till like 3 in the morning. All I'm thinking about is the McDonald's Diet Coke I'm gonna be getting after I drop this off, because Kohl's is right behind Macarons, but hopefully I don't need like the boxes. It said no box, but then it says it needs to be in the original manufacturer packaging. Maybe that's like, say you bought like a piece of furniture that like assembles and goes in a box. Maybe it needs you to like put it back in the box before you return it. But this is literally just like a little paperback book with the cover ripped off, so box does not exist. So yeah, going to go return this. Sorry about it, y'all are just gonna have to be like that. And then I'm gonna go get a good old Mickey D's. You guys, this bitch ass store doesn't open till 9. So simply, this is not getting returned until I get back from NY. I don't have to return it until like, I think September 20th. So like, it's fine, but like, I'm so annoyed that I drove all the way out here, and I'm definitely going to McDonald's right now because I'm pissed. You know, as I was driving here, I was like, what if they're not even open? And I'm like, no, everything opens at like 8 o'clock. No. I'm 10 out of 10 mad. Better not have a shitty McDonald's experience today, or I'm going to be even more mad. This ripped book about Evie might just become part of my possessions, and they can just recharge me for the new one, seeing as it's like $5. I don't really care, but
referral thing, so annoying. Y'all, got up for 8:30 so I could get to work, but then Andrea sent me a picture that her good old Volley World already has Lorcana out. They didn't have any boosters, they only had the starter packs. So you best believe I'm on my way to go look at my Walmart for shits and gigs, because it doesn't even show that Walmart sells Lorcana online to see if like they have it in stock. So it's just like a little mystery. She was able to get me the Aurora starter deck, which I don't have, which I'm not even gonna really use. I just want it like for the collection of. Because I'm like committed to my deck in Lorcana. Decks are I'm a noob, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Decks are composed of 2 different inks, which are like 2 different colors. And there's 3 starter decks. You can build a deck, I believe, of any 2 colors you want. But the 3 starter decks are like 3 different like sets of colors. Andrea's preferred is the blue and silver. And then my preferred is purple and yellow. And then Nick's preferred is red and green. So that's that. But we're on our way to Walmart, which, as I've mentioned earlier in this vlog, I don't really like going to Walmart alone, but we're risking it today. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Walmart's like a 10-minute drive. But I do pass McDonald's on the way home. The AC is really getting me. But yeah, so going on this adventure. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. Bad news, guys. I wasted my time. Didn't have shit. I texted Andrea asking like where in the store hers was located, and she was like, oh yeah, with like by the registers with the rest of the trading card games. Whatever, makes sense. My Walmart just simply is like this really bizarre 99.9% self-checkout only. There's like a handful, like literally maybe 2 non-self-checkouts, and there's literally like they don't sell a single trading card game. So that was really annoying, wasted my time, but whatever. I am going to grab all of the dirty clothes in here and wash them today so that tomorrow I can pack. It's not a lot. This is all the dirty clothes. So I'm going to throw these in the wash, and then tomorrow night I will put the wash away and pack. But I did stop at McDonald's. I got a decent lid. I got, so tasty. What did you like that one? So I'm gonna eat my 2 hash browns and get to work. We don't got time to waste today. Okay guys, it's like 2:45. I'm taking a very quick break to eat lunch. I think I have some frozen gyoza, so I'm just gonna make that because I don't want to waste the time going anywhere today. I'm about halfway done with like what I have. Okay, I got a bunch of these. I'm gonna make this. I'm like halfway done with what I consider to be my daily goal, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not even a remote chance in hell, even if I was not going to do that I would get through it all, because it's within the next 3 orders. How the fuck did the olive oil go? Did I use it all? Is it just... Maybe I'm out of olive oil? Very weird. I'll just use vegetable oil. But, I
of the next 3 orders, 2 of them are really big, and 1 of them is like mainly all customs, so it's gonna take a while. That's the thing, is like I'm in the section of orders that are the treat week, which was customs, and they simply take so long. Place them single layer flat side down, and I need to add 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water. Here's my 1 cup measurer. This other nonsense in the dishwasher. I will probably run this tomorrow night, whether it's completely full or not, just so that it's clean. But I'm going to make a bunch of pot stickers to eat for lunch because I'm starving, and I'm also drinking an energy drink. I've been drinking one of these Ghost Sour Patch Kids. It literally tastes exactly like the blue Sour Patch Kid. And like, I think I'm to the point in my life, here's a sauce packet, because I grew up with Warheads, and we had this like Warhead liquid squeeze stuff. I have blue marker on my hand, and I just got blue marker all over the pot sticker. This is like an awkward amount, so I'm honestly just making all of these. Whatever I don't eat, I'll just put in the fridge and I can reheat them tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll reheat whatever I don't eat and then like make some broccoli on the side. Call it a day. So we do this, we put the water on, and then what? Bring it to a boil, then cover and medium heat for 8 minutes. No problem. Very simple. But yeah, I think I'm just like immune to sour, because like nothing that's sour ever, that's like meant to be sour, ever really tastes sour to me. Like this drink is not sour. Sour Patch Kids, not sour. Pickles, not sour. Me and my sister and Whitney and Chris all went out to dinner when I was there last week. And my sister, you know, classic sibling shit, was like, I dare you to eat this lemon. And I was just like, okay, simply ate the lemon. And she was like, that's not sour. I'm just like, not particularly. So I really like those drinks. The sauce that this comes with is really good for dumpling sauce. I fucking love dumpling sauce. I think it's so yummy. But I like to zhuzh it up with a little extra onion powder, garlic powder, and ginger. I gotta get off the ginger actually. Onion, garlic, and let me get the ginger. Ginger. Just a little bit of ground ginger. Perfect. And then you just put the sauce packet, because it's frozen, in warm water until it, I just do it honestly while this is cooking. And then I should have put them on a plate, but maybe I'll put them in like a saucer instead. I feel like that is easier. And then we got our chopsticks. I'm gonna bring the chopsticks into my office right now. And hopefully when I get back in here, that'll be boiling. I'm like, Chris is so cute though. Like every day whenever he texts me, he always texts me with a specific reasoning of, did you eat today? Because he knows how like bad I am about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Andrea just uploaded a video of her unboxing some Lorcana cards. I'm so mad that I wasn't able to find anything. She did pick me up, I think I might have said this, the Aurora starter deck. Oh, perfect timing. Cover, timer, 8 minutes. Okay, so I'll at least have that, but I'm just like, why did some Walmarts put it out is really what I want to know. I also have this pile of junk mail. Let's go through it. Shauna, that's not me. This is spam. Chris. Trash. Another one for Shauna. Another one for Shauna. Chris. And this might actually be my new registration sticker. Possibly. Possibility. It sure is. Okay, cool. So I can put that in my car and throw away all this junk mail. So it's actually junk as well. And then I'll put Chris's 2 things. It's so annoying because like Chris's insurance, like I pay the insurance bill, whatever. But like they still send him like 15, like, your bill's due. Shit's in the mail. And I'm like, girl, it's on auto pay. It's done, but I have the email confirmation of it literally being paid. So yeah. The laundry I did is done, so that's good. This game that I backed finally freaking shipped, which is so exciting. It's gonna be here Wednesday when I'm not here. Tragedy. Oh, I also got another package in the mail. Another birthday package from my sister from the good old Amazon wish list. And it is this game. Here's her, I kept her little like thingy. But here it is. It's called Herd Mentality. It's a party game that people talk pretty highly of, but like the cow spots are fuzzy, like milky. Very weird. Kind of grosses me out a little bit. It would gross her right the fuck out. But like I said, I am bringing the one game she got me. To New York, but yeah, basically that's it. That's all I gotta say for right now. I should probably put the fan on. Might be a good one. But yeah, I'm gonna put these games. We played it yesterday. We actually did not even play Smash Up because I wasn't sure if I had all the pieces, because we had taken one of the pieces out for to take a picture at Disney. Like I brought the game piece because we are literal psychopaths, and I'm just not sure that I ever put the piece back in, so I guess we can find out now. Also, we're supposed to each be picking a game to play today, and my pick was originally Ark Nova, but then Nick's like, nah, Ark Nova can be my pick because I really want to play it. No, I didn't. See? Frozen right here. Right here. I knew it wasn't in there because I suck. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. Like, I could bring something. I could just play something of hers. Oh, but I didn't know. The thing is we should, like, play something that's new and can only be played 4 player. And I just don't feel very inspired. Maybe this? I'm gonna bring this. The Quacks of whatever. Quacks. We're just gonna call it Quacks. It's made by the same people who make Taverns of Tiefenthal, which we all really love taverns. So I think that that's a solid pick. And yeah, now that I've been talking to you guys for literally 10 minutes. What happens when I'm home alone and have nobody to speak to? But yeah, I'm gonna go. There's only a couple minutes left, 4 minutes left. And I take the lid off and it just like, you let them crisp up for 3 minutes. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, also, the replacement Eevee book did come in the mail. So this one, I wish I would have had it in my car because I ended up out that way again today. But nonetheless, I have until the 20th to return it. And then I have 3 books now that I want to bring to the little free library. And yeah, that's the setup. Okay, dumplings done. They are kind of burnt, if I'm being honest with you. I got distracted. But I'm also going to be honest with you. I'm a disgusting human being and I kind of like food a little bit burnt. I'm also going to put my hair up because it's driving me nuts. It's gotten so freaking long. My hair is like naturally now as long as my extensions were. Like, let's see if I can show you guys. Like, it's like really long, but hair tie, hair clip, hair thing. I can't find anything around these. Oh, here's my pink hair tie. Got one. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this hair up, eat my lunch. It's 3:09. I'm hoping to finish the next 3 orders so that tomorrow can be smooth sailing. Actually, yeah. The next 4 orders. And I have about 3-ish hours. I don't think it's possible, honestly, because of how big 2 of the orders are. But even if I can just get through the next 3 orders, that'll be good, because that includes, then I'll have all of Andrea's open orders, I believe, done. So I can give those to her. And yeah, let us watch YouTube while we take our little lunchy break, and then we'll get back on the grind. We're rid of me this, guys. I actually got through all the orders I wanted to, including both the big ones. Couldn't be more proud of myself. I'm gonna put on deodorant because I feel like my armpits feel gross. You ever feel that way where it like just feels like you should put on some deodorant? Chapstick, forgot that in here. This is the fit for game night. It's just this Target tank top and Target shorts. Oh, I get so many comments on this necklace. It literally just says fuck. You'll have to see it, but yeah. Just did my hairs and my makeups, and now I am going to grab my sunnies because it's sunny and roll out. I'm going to have game night, and then tomorrow, I don't really know what time I'll get home. I'll probably get home around midnight, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna get up at 7 tomorrow, which is but get up at 7, take a shower early in the morning so my hair can dry. Sorry. And then I can do my hair before I go to bed, so then it's just ready. And then I can put my laundry away and figure out what I want to pack for my good old trip home. Okay, this is as good as good. I have Andrea's 2 orders as well as a game in my bag. I'm gonna grab my water and I'm gonna fill that, and then I'm gonna get going. But I'm leaving you guys home because I've been so busy that during game night I need to 100% check out of everything else. Hey guys, I'm back from game night. It's like midnight and you're probably like, Hannah, why are you not in bed? It's because I drank an energy drink with 200 milligrams of caffeine in it this evening. I finished it at like 7 o'clock, so now I'm wired. And so, since I have energy, I'm just gonna not work, I'm gonna pack orders. You know, simply. I'm just gonna pack all the orders I have done, so that's one less task that I gotta do tomorrow. So I'm just gonna get to going on this. It should probably honestly only take me like 30 minutes, but it's either I'm gonna lay in bed for 30 minutes and stare at the wall, or I can do this, and this is more productive. And we are not in focus. Hopefully there's just something on the good old YouTubes that was uploaded for me to watch while I do this. But let's get everything out. We have the little thank you for supporting my small business stickers. Check. And then I have the 2-size mailers. We have the bigger ones for bigger orders, and then the smaller ones that I have. Little ones for like normal sized orders. I'm just trying to use up what I got. So I'll probably need more of these like smaller sized ones. If I have more, I don't really know. It's in the collection of random package mailers that Andrea gave me. But I'm just gonna get to work packaging, and I probably won't check in with you guys till tomorrow. Y'all, it's 1 a.m. That took way longer than I expected, and it looks like so much more. It makes me feel like I'm being good and did a good job. Looking at it in here, because this bin is like halfway full, and I'm gonna add to it tomorrow. And then this one's like a whole layer down there, a whole layer on top, bigger orders over here. And yeah, but now that it's 1 a.m. and I'm getting up in, my alarm is set for 6 hours from now, and I will get up. Are you the type of person who snoozes, or do you just get up? I may just get up. Type of person, once my alarm goes off, I'm out of bed. Simply. My plan is I'm gonna get up at 7, take a shower, wash my hair, and then get to work. Y'all died. I'm gonna take a shower, Then I'm gonna get to work. The plan is I'm going to do all of my orders that I have foil for, and then pull foil to Lavender Hollow, and hopefully like continue doing more orders past that. But I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I think I've been very, very, very productive this week, especially for it just being me, which is much slower. But I've been very committed to working, but it's time to hit the hay. I'm up, unfortunately. Okay. We're here, we're doing the thing. I may or may not have reset my alarm for 7:30 because I couldn't fall asleep last night. Just took a shower, very sick of how not hot my shower is. I'm gonna use the last piece of Yummy Mummy or just Yummy, my bad, by the Little Blue Coupe. This is a very delicious vanilla scent. The notes are pie crust, cake batter, vanilla butter fudge, and sugar cookie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you guys didn't see, honestly, that probably already have happened by the time you guys see this video, because this has not just become like a month in my life. Doing another collab with Fantasy Wax, very exciting. But I need to text Chris that he needs to edit a video today. I need a plan with me, please. So got up, showered, which again, I'm still so sick of my shower. Like, I can't wait to the day to not live in this house, just so that I can hopefully have super hot showers. Like, I want to come out of the shower this color, but instead I came out of the shower my normal skin color, and I just don't think that's acceptable behavior, truly. So, not enjoyable. And like, showers are like my decompress. Like, if I'm having a really bad day, I like to take a really hot shower. It's just really impossible when the shower doesn't get that hot, you know what I'm saying? So I repurposed this box from Umbrtone for Bennett's stuff. Yeah, I also have like 15 pimples. Popped them all because I have no self-control. I know it's not good to pop them, but I be popping them. That's just the way it's gonna go. I can tell you guys how we're starting our day, who our first set of orders is. This is all the ones I have foil pulled for, and then I'll probably do them all, print and pack the labels, and then pull foil, and then do Lavender Hollow, and then keep working. Probably do all these, and then that's when I'll break to eat. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I guess we'll see. We shall see. So we have Anna, but I think it might be Anna from Massachusetts, Miss J. Crew, Laura from Virginia, Charlene from Texas, Jessica from Oklahoma, Allison from Texas, Andrea from DC, Tegan from Washington, Marissa from Georgia, and Emma K. Plans, Jamie from ME, Ivy from ME. Now I gotta know what ME is. What state is ME? Maine. We got some Maine girlies. And that's everything I have for. So yeah, we're gonna work on these, and then I'll probably break for lunch, pack these ones, and then we'll pull foil, do Lavender Hollow, and continue on our working journey. Okay guys, it's approximately 1:30. I just got back from grabbing Sonic because the $10 that I was going to spend on that's not going to really make that big of a difference in the grand scheme of my life. So I deserved it, simply. I finished the orders that I had foil pulled for. So I'm going to eat this, and I'm gonna pull foil, and I'm gonna do lavender hollow, and then we're gonna get back to work. So far, this bin's getting more and more full. Feeling happy about it because it feels like I'm getting shit done, you know? My hair, I don't really know what's going on. I'm getting my ass whooped in Arc Nova. Simply. Honestly though, I'm just glad I won Arc Nova last night. That really like felt good, you know? It's like, man, I still got it. So, glasses on, and I'm gonna get to watching this. A new journaling card is going out. Here it is. It's so cute. It matches my tattoo. Love it, love it, love it. Harry Potter themed. Oh my god. I'm Harry Potter. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I haven't watched YouTube at all today. I've just been watching Project Runway because my guilties. What are your guilty pleasures? Like, my number one guilty pleasure is reality competition shows because like I'm embarrassed by how much I like them, but I simply love them. So it's just kind of where we're at. And I should just learn to embrace it, but like I'm simply not gonna learn to embrace it, you know? You know what I'm saying? This is just how it's gotta be for me. For me. Cancel restarting my turn, mother truckers. I'm gonna do one of these. And nope, I'm restarting my turn again. I'm simply just restarting and restarting and restarting. Taking a partner's out, because that'll be more beneficial. Oh, I thought I had my cake batter chapstick, and that's mint. Woo, that threw me off. But I'm gonna get to watching and eating and then working. I'm hopefully, right now it's 1:30. I hope that I can eat, pull foil, and do all of the lavender hollow by 2:30 or 3:30. I mean, so that I still have plenty of time to work. But we will see. We'll see. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I dawdled and it's almost 4 o'clock. And I'm gonna be honest, I am losing steam. I didn't even do lavender hollow. I literally just sat there for a minute and then pulled foil. My back is like quite literally on fire from pulling foil. So I am going to lay in bed for, I don't know, like an hour maybe, if I'm being honest. And just relax because I can just tell, oh, it feels so good. I can just tell that if I try to jump right into it, I'm gonna make silly mistakes. I've already made multiple silly mistakes today. So it might take like an hour nap to like feel a little bit refreshed because I've already drank 2 sodas today. And I just literally feel like I'm in zombie mode and my shoulders hurt literally so bad. And I wish Chris was here to put icy hot on my back because I literally can't reach the spots in which it hurts. So I'm gonna do that, but I think I've gotten all but like 30, not including orders placed this week, orders placed prior to this week, I've gotten like all but like 30 of them done. So yeah, I'm just tired. I just want to take a nap. Okay, y'all, I slept. Chris called me and woke me up right after I fell asleep. I was mad. But nonetheless, I slept. I'm wearing the craziest outfit right now, but that's fine. I'm going to do my hair, which seems like a weird thing to do, but I want to begin packing before I get back to work. Or just do my packing besides like my makeup. And when I wave my hair, it literally just like stays that way until I wash it again, unless it like I get wet or like extreme like humidity, I guess. But not leaving the house until tomorrow, so I just sprayed some heat protector in, so I'm gonna do my hair, and then I brought the laundry in here, and as I put it away, I'm just gonna toss whatever I wanna bring into my suitcase. It's only meant to be like in the 70s, which is wild, like the high 70s while I'm there, so we'll figure it out. Okay guys, I am packed. I literally feel so much better after that nap. A lot of the times when I go to nap, I just lay there and don't fall asleep. But like, I fell asleep like instantly, man. But that's done. Eating dinner now. It's a very pathetic dinner of a PB&J and Doritos and 3 pickles. Honestly, that's just very me, this dinner, very Hannah energy. But I'm gonna eat this. I think what's like dragging my feet out working is because I know there's like a decent amount of lavender hollow in here. And it's just so annoying that I have to like do it all first. And this first order is kind of like, not like bigger, but it's like bigger. It's not quick and easy, so I'm just like, ugh. But we are gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna do the lavender hollow, and then hopefully get a handful more orders done just to get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's basically the setup for the day. Hello friends, it is 10 o'clock and I have finished my goal for the day. I got all but 39 orders, I think, done that are from prior to this week, which feels good. I feel very accomplished. I'm very proud of myself. Here is the final 2 entirely full mail bins. I don't know, I'm gonna have to bring it in 2 trips to the post office because I'm not strong. One moment. Okay, I put them by the door, and then Andrea has designed this and asked me to print and cut it for her. It's the Lorcan icons and then her custom multi. But it got so chilly out here. What was I gonna say? Oh, what was I gonna say? Wow, I'm literally such a good singer. But got that stuff done. One moment, let me think about what I was trying to say here. I thought it would come to me and it just simply didn't. So here we are. I'm brainstorming, making a list of everything I want to design next week, because that's the plan for not tomorrow Monday, but a week from tomorrow. While Chris is streaming, I'm going to design, and then get to work. So I can get that stuff all ready to do a new release video, because I just feel very stressed out about life. So I'm working on this now, watching TV, hanging. I really need my glasses. It's so, like I explained to you, it gets hot in the hallway while I'm working. And then the AC is like really messing with me. But yeah, I got all packed basically. I have my outfit ready to wear tomorrow. What did I come in here for? My glasses. I think they were literally just laying in the bed from when I took my nap. Yep. Oh, that nap was the greatest decision I made for the day, honestly. So, yeah. I am going to do this. I might put stickers away. I'm not really sure. We'll see. Also, I've been asked before how I organize my foil collection, and the thing is I don't have a very big foil collection because I kind of just make stuff as I go. But Umbrtone gave me this like drawer organizer, and this is just essentially what I did. I took everything out of the binder, and it's just like gold, rose gold, silver, hollow, and then fun foils. And that's literally the entire setup, because I usually just like make bundles for myself as I need them. I have this bundle. I don't know where the other underlay is. Am I just missing an underlay for this bundle? I don't freaking know. Okay, I have this one bundle from my shop. This is hollow. I'm just going through and organizing anything that I have just sitting in this bin that's foil related. I think I'm quite literally just missing an underlay for this foil bundle I made for myself, so that's awkward. Probably just pop the whole thing into, oops, that, okay. That's everything I have in there that can be taken out. But I'm gonna brainstorm this stuff. I wanna do more bundles, so I'm like going through the shop and seeing like what themes I wanna do. And then I'm gonna work on putting those stickers away because they're stressing me out. Y'all, I can't do it, I'm too tired. Well, I did the list of like the bundles and it's gigantic, and then I like decanted one sheet of stickers and I was like, no, I'm about to eat a Lunchable because I'm a child. I really, truly, if I could eat anything I wanted right now, I would eat Canada ketchup chips, but I only have one bag left. I'm a little distraught about it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to obtain more because I just don't think I'm gonna survive without them. But I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt because it's negative temperatures in my room. Sweatshirt. I'm gonna cozy on up. I think the Love Island finale was tonight, so we'll see. And then if it's not, I've just been watching like old Amanda Bynes movies today. First I watched Sydney White. Hold on, I need to put this sweatshirt on. Okay. So I'm checking to see if this is available. But my brain is literally melted at this point, I think. I don't know what I was gonna say. Basically, I'm checking to see if the Love Island finale. Oh, so I watched Sydney White, which that movie's so cute. And then I started watching What a Girl Wants. Oh my god. Oh, it's the final dates episode. Let's go, Hannah and Marco. I decided it's been a bad week and I deserve it. Okay guys, for some reason my hairdo did not stick yesterday. I think like because the tool was not fully hot when I used it, so I just redid my hair and now it's cooling, which is fine because me and Andrea are getting breakfast. I need to be there in like 30 minutes, but it's only like a 10-minute drive. My toxic personality trait is that even when things are a 10-minute drive, I think I need to give myself 30 minutes to get there. I actually woke up before my alarm, which is good. I feel very well rested, which feels incredible. But I'm gonna throw on socks, and then I do have my flannel. I don't like necessarily need it at the moment because this is Texas. It's actually only 82 at the moment. So I'll probably bring it because the restaurant will be cold. We're getting breakfast at 10. I'm gonna say the latest I will get back is 11:30, and I don't need to leave here for the airport until 1. My flight is not till almost 4 o'clock. So get, I think, 3:49 or something really stupid. I don't understand these times. Why can't you just make it like on the 10s? But this is the travel fit. Go this way so you guys can get the better lighting. Oh my god, I can't get my flannel on because the sleeve. Get a nice view of my flowers. The roses for Haley, the hydrangeas are for me, the lilies for my dad, and the daisies for my mom. It was actually really sweet at my mom's calling hours. My dad specifically got a bouquet of those for flowers. It's very cute, but I have my Barbie shirt on, pink, black shorts, black and white flannel, and then very pink. I don't know if you'll be able to tell better this way. You can tell how pink it is in person. And you're just like picking up on how gross my mirror is. There you go, very pink glitter on me eyes. So I told Andrea to LMK when she's on her way. I need to take a pill though because I kind of have a headache this morning. So I'm gonna do that and then just either way for her tax. This is like a rare occurrence where the place we're going is actually in like by me, not by her. So she has the longer drive today, which is like absolutely never the case. I also thought about packing Aquaphor, but then I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to take that on the plane because all I have is like these tubs of it. But I'll just buy a tube while I'm there. Basically, like you guys know, I'm getting 2 tattoos, and there's 3 different healing methods with tattoos that I know of. There is the dry heal, where you essentially just do nothing and let it heal. There is the second skin, where like they put this thing over it and it like protects it and helps it heal. It's kind of gross though, because it like collects blood and plasma. And then the method I've always used, because that's how I've only ever gotten tattooed by 2 people, and this is the second one. Matt, he started his apprenticeship at the shop where I got all of my other tattoos done, so like they all recommend the same method, which is wet healing. I think that's what they call it, where you essentially, once you're done, you leave like the plastic wrap on for like an hour, and then you wash it off with like warm water and like unscented soap, and then you do a very thin layer of Aquaphor until it starts peeling, and then you switch to non-scented lotion. That's the method I do, but like do whatever your artist tells you. That's important. But Andre did text me. I'm probably gonna head out here soon because I'm an anxious human being, therefore I have to be very early to everything in life. Also, she got these. She designed these and asked me to make them for her. They're like Lorcana icons, but they're in Pixie Rose, and y'all, Pixie Rose is that girl. She's that girl. She is beauty. She is just so good. But I'm off. Okay, y'all, we're back from breakfast. I need to be to the airport around 2. And I still need to stop at the good old post office. I think I'm gonna leave here around 1. So I'm gonna set an alarm for, it is 11. Set an alarm for 1 p.m. Alarm has been set. And yeah, I think I'm actually gonna continue working on putting my stickers away. It's kind of like what I do in my spare time. I'm gonna see how far I can get in the 2 hours that I have watching YouTube and just vibe, because I don't really have it in me to do anything else at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. So we're gonna do this until it is time to depart. I don't know if I'll check in with you guys again, but if not, I'll see ya whenever I see ya. Hi guys, I'm home from New York. Everything went well. I got my new tattoos. I can show you. Gotta pull the sleeve even further. There we go. There they are. I have hyperextended elbows, so it makes everything really difficult, but they look really good. I love. It is Sunday. It is around noon. We've been working all morning. We just took a little breaky poo to go get some food. So I'm about to eat my lunch, and then honestly just work. This whole next week is just gonna be work. I'm kind of stressed out, but it is what it is. We're gonna just get through it. It's my birthday sale this upcoming week is my birthday, which I'm very excited about, obviously. And yeah, I'll probably check in a couple more times today. We will see, but this will be the end of the vlog. This is the last day, finally. Update for you all. We did just get dinner. We got Taco Bell. One of Chris's friends, well, his friends Matt, Laura, and John gifted him like a whole goodie bag of like snacks and stuff when he got to New York. And there was also some gift cards in there. One was for Taco Bell. And since we have literally no groceries, because Chris has been gone for 3 weeks, I've been gone on and off for 3 weeks. Actually, I've been gone on and off for the for the entire month. So basically, we don't have really any food in the house. We're going grocery shopping tomorrow. We need to make a list. And yeah, so he was like, you got that gift card, like, let's just use it, baby. And he was like, hell yeah. So, oh my god. But, so we got that. I'm about to start eating it, but I gotta tell you guys my incredible day I've been having. Basically, I'm going to be getting through all of the orders for an entire week, the 14th through the 21st, all of those orders in one day. I've never done anything that incredible in my whole planning life. So, very, very, very happy, excited, proud of that. Also, you can see this better. This part over here is a bit agitated from my arm bending, but there we go. There are the new tattoos in all their glory. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my Taco Bell. In case you wonder about my order, I did the nachos Bel Grande, no tomato, swap out beef for black beans, and add onions, which is really obnoxious. And I get a potato, spicy potato soft taco. And yeah, but I only have 9 more orders to get through, the ones for those days, and the majority of them are pretty small. There's a couple of 50s, but everything else is pretty tiny. So yeah, I'm very, very, very just proud of how today is going, if I'm being quite honest with you. Oh, I did not realize. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, nothing more I can really do. Okay, okay. Take 2 hats. Donate 12. Okay. So I'm gonna eat and then continue on my workity work day, which, like I said, is going literally incredible. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just gonna pull out the foil for these orders. Yeah. I'm very excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna be designing all day while Chris streams, and then I will be print orders and pull foil. Yeah, basically it's just going great. I couldn't be more happy because the week after that was pretty slow. Well, it was like average, and the week after that was pretty slow. So I think I will be good. And yeah, that's where we're at. Okay guys, this is gonna be the last clip of this forever month in my life, okay? But I just showered, it felt so good. I did so much. I finished the entire week's worth of orders today, and I just turned my TV on and turned it off. And I felt like more of a superhero. But I want to share this story with you guys. So, me and Chris came into our office this morning to like get back to work, you know. First time back in here in a while, first for a full day back home, back to the norm. And I heard something outside of my window. And if you don't believe in all this, then that's okay. You don't have to, but I choose to because it helps. And I looked out my window and there was this male cardinal literally staring at me. And I am choosing to believe that that was Chris's dad finally being able to come and visit us, because he was never really in a good enough state to make it down here. And that made my heart smile. Also, this is totally unrelated, but oh, just got an ad. It should literally be illegal for there to be ads of scary movies. I'm campaigning it. I feel like you should have to okay it, because it is torturous and I hate it, and it makes me very angry and mad, and I'm just simply not a fan. So yeah, but I have to pull stickers for 3 Plan With Me, so I'm gonna try to do all of this within the next hour and then hopefully be able to film all of them. Somehow I completely lost the footage for one of my Plan With Me's, so that's awkward. But the Haunted Mansion one, so sorry about it, but I'm gonna pull some stickers and do the dang thing. But that'll be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not, then well, give it a thumbs down, because either way, you're helping out my channel. If you made it all the way through this video, comment down below the corn emoji. That's how I'll know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all.